Hello students, how are you all doing? Can you guys hear my voice? Can you hear my voice, students? Should we start the revision session, everyone? Okay. Hello rockstars, I hope you're all doing amazing. Welcome to this beautiful journey of SCMPE Revision series. I'm Tabish Hassan, a chartered accountant, an all India ranker, an international speaker. And today we're going to begin with the chapter Performance Measurement and Evaluation. Yes, one of the most amazing chapters. Yes, students consider it as a complicated chapter, but believe me, yes, if you've understood the logics, there is nothing simpler than this particular chapter. Okay, so let's begin with the chapter. Yes, have an open mindset, students. Yes, by end of it, I promise you, this is going to be one of the simplest and scoring chapter for you guys. So let's begin with the chapter. The way we do it is first, let's have a look at the past examination analysis. A very important chapter, students. On an average, we're having 16 marks, and look at this, students. There have been attempts where questions of 38, 40, 20 marks have been asked. Yes, so very important chapter from the examination perspective. Now, overall, we have bifurcated the chapter into 6 topics. First is responsibility accounting, then divisional performance measures, CSF KPI, benchmarking, performance measures in case of not-for-profit organization, and miscellaneous areas. First, I will be going to the most important area, which is my divisional performance measures. Now, try understanding the structure, students. Yes, first what we are going to do is we are going to assign a responsibility to a person. That is my responsibility accounting. Suppose I'm having a very big business. Okay, I cannot take care of the entire business by myself. So I'm giving responsibility of Indian division to one person. Yes, say Mr. Amanda. Yes, for him I've given the responsibility of the Indian division. That is giving him responsibility. Now I have to see how well he has performed. So I will apply my divisional performance measures. Yes, to see how his division has performed. Yes, how he has operated. Yes, has he generated good amount of revenue? Has he given me good amount of growth? All those things I will see. Yes, the evaluation could be purely financial or financial plus non-financial. Okay. Once I've seen his performance, I would also like to benchmark his performance. Yes, to the industry standard. Telling, okay, other companies, other competitors in India have earned this much, this amount of growth. He has earned this amount of growth. Is it better? Is it worse? Clear? Yes. Again, based on that, finally, we'll be preparing a performance report in miscellaneous areas. We'll be preparing a performance report, and the top management, I will get to know what all he has achieved, what all he has missed. Yes, he will also be informed, telling, okay, what all are his achievements, what all he has not achieved in the year. Is it clear? Now, to measure the performance, CSFs and KPIs are also important. Yes, on what objectives do we measure the performance? Again, in case of not-for-profit organization also, performance should be measured. This is just an overall idea of the chapter. Let's go into every chapter one by one, students. Yes, speed, we'll try to ensure that, yes, we are not going that fast. Now, responsibility accounting as a concept, we'll come to it later. It is as simple as I am giving responsibility of a particular task or job to one person. Yes, so I am accounting to see, yes, what all he has done, what all he has accomplished, what all he has missed. That's all. We'll come to it later on, not that important. Yes, first let us directly go towards the most important area from this chapter, my dear students, which is my divisional performance measures. Yes, so I've told, I'm telling, yes, I've started a business. Say for example, I've started a car manufacturing business. Okay, so I've started my car manufacturing business. Worldwide it is running. Yes, so I have a friend of mine. Yes, his name is Mr. Amanda from Uganda. Okay, I have given him, yes, in charge of operations in Uganda. I'm telling, yes, you take care of Uganda's operations. Ensure that you're getting maximum sales, maximum customers there. So I've given him the responsibility. Now we have to see how well he has performed. Whether he has achieved the target, he has exceeded the target, he is not performing, he is overperforming, he is underperforming. Now how do we see? We can either see based on financial measures, we can see based on non-financial measures also. Now, how do we evaluate the performance is what is explained here. Now, one by one, yes, we are having financial measures also, non-financial measures also. Financial measures are three. One is my return on investment, one more is my residual income, one more is my economic value added. Non-financial measures, we are having five: triple bottom line, balanced scorecard, performance pyramid, building block model, performance prism. Yes. So now we are telling how should a good performance measure be. Yes, we are measuring the performance of Mr. Amanda. Yes, we are telling, yes, it should be the measure which we are using to evaluate the performance should be an ideal performance measure. Yes, should be correct performance measure. Yes, what all conditions it should fulfill. It should promote goal congruence. Yes, it should promote. Yes, the performance measure we are using should promote goal congruence. Where goal congruence is promoted, not promoted, we'll come to it later on. Yes, it should include only controllable factors in the performance measurement. While I'm evaluating the performance of a division, I should be including only controllable factors. Say for example, yes, I've given him operations of Uganda division, yes or no? But what happened in that particular year? Yes, flood has come and they had to incur an abnormal cost of, say for example, 2 crore just to restore the operations. Now, if I include that 2 crore as my cost, yes, his profit is going to become negative. But was it within his control? It was beyond control, yes or no? It was an uncontrollable factor. So ideally, that should not be that should not be included while we are evaluating the performance. Only controllable factors should be considered. Again, it should consider long-term also as well as short-term objective. The performance measure should consider short-term also. In short-term also, I want profit. Again, in the long-term, yes, sustained profit, competitive advantage also I want. It's not that just to earn short-term profit. Yes, I'm scamming people. No, I want customers, I want profit, but I want profit not just today, even in the long term. That should be promoted, yes, in my performance measure. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, should we continue, students? Now, let us begin with the first measure. First, we are going to financial measures, then we'll come to non-financial measures. Financial measures, the term itself is telling, yes, we are measuring the performance, yes, based on some financial values, yes or no, based on how much profit they've earned, etc., etc., etc. Yes, in that the first one is return on investment. Very simple thing, students. What is return on investment telling? Yes, how much a return I have got on the investment that I have put. As simple as that. Say for example, I am telling, yes, I have put, say for example, 1 crore investment, okay, into our Uganda operations. In that, I have got a return of, say for example, 20 lakh rupees. What is my return on investment, students? What is my return on investment? Yes, my return on investment is 20%. Yes or no, everyone? How did I get that? It is 20 lakh divided by 1 crore into 100. Yes, can I tell what is this 20 lakh? It is my return. What is this 1 crore? It is my investment. So can I tell the return on investment is nothing but my return divided by investment into 100. Yes or no, everyone? Yes. Now, yes, when I am telling my return, what is my return? Ultimately, what is the return for an organization? Yes, we are carrying out the operations. What do we ultimately get? What is our ultimate return? It is nothing but my profit. Yes or no? So I will tell it is profit divided by my investment is nothing but the investment in the net assets of the organization. Yes or no? Total assets, liabilities, I'll be having my net assets. That is my, yes, total investment. So I'll be telling it is my net assets. But wait, yes, I've told a good performance measure should be based only on controllable factors. Yes or no, everyone? So what I'll be considering when I'm telling my profit, I should be telling only my controllable profit. Yes, when I'm telling net asset, I should be considering only my controllable net assets. This is my return on investment, my dear students. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, so what I'm telling, it is my return divided by investment into 100. Yes, return means nothing but my controllable profit. How much controllable profit I have? Yes, divided by investment is nothing but my controllable net assets into 100. Yes. Now, one main thing, yes, net assets. What is my net asset, students? I'm having my total assets minus liabilities. Total liabilities will be equal to my net asset. That is nothing but my share capital, reserves and surplus. Is it clear? Yes. One very important thing, students. head office expenses. Suppose question is telling, yes, I am having my head office, say for example in India, yes or no, we've started a car manufacturing company. From our head office expense, whatever expenses we are incurring, yes, a portion of this expense I will be apportioning to all the divisions throughout the world. So portion of that I have distributed to my Uganda operations as well. Say for example 20 lakh I have distributed to Uganda operations. Now we are telling this should not be included in my net profit or else net asset calculation. Why? Ultimately, what are we doing, students? We are evaluating the performance. While we are evaluating the performance, I should be evaluating performance only on those factors on the basis of which that concerned manager is having some authority, wherein he is having some control, wherein if he exercises, if he does the work well, he should be in a position to achieve something out of it. Now, head office expenses, is it in the control of the concerned division manager? No, it is just a head office expenses which I am distributing everywhere. Now, whether he does his operations beautifully, he does not do his operations beautifully. Yes, whatever he does, he tries to reduce the cost, he does not take care of that. This cost will be incurred all the time. So I am telling, yes, it is not controllable. It is not controllable. So I will not be including my head office expenses either in my controllable profit or in my net assets. Is it clear, everyone? Should we continue, my dear students? Yes? Now, it expresses divisional profit as a percentage of net asset. I am comparing my profit as a percentage of net assets. Advantage of return on investment is it is ideal for comparison purpose. Yes, comparison becomes very easy. Say for example, I am telling two different places. In one business, I have invested, say for example, 1 crore. In one business, I have invested, say for example, 20 crore. Here I got a return of, say for example, 20 lakh. Here I got a return of, say for example, 2 crore. Now, comparison is possible. Yes or no? Why? Because I am taking as a percentage. I am getting my relative amount, 20%, 10%. I can tell this is better. Comparison is possible because it is expressed as a percentage. However, there is one disadvantage, students. It may not promote goal congruence and it may lead to suboptimal utilization of resources. Now, the concept of goal congruence we have already discussed in the chapter of divisional transfer pricing. Yes or no? What is my goal congruence? Goal congruence is if the decision that the division is taking, same decision my company also wants to take, that means goal congruence is promoted. Suppose I am division is telling we should expand operation. Company also wants to expand operation. That means goal congruence is promoted. Otherwise, goal congruence is not promoted. Now, let's see how goal congruence is not promoted in this particular case. Look at this, students. Okay, there are two divisions, division A, division B. Yes, company is having some 50 lakh rupees investment. It is telling which of these division want. Division A, whether you want, division B, whether you want. Okay. Yes, company's cost of capital is 10%. Company wants a minimum 10% return on their investment. Now, look at this present ROI. Right now, from their existing operations, right now, whatever the amount is there, not the extra amount. Now, look at this. Already existing amount is there, students. Existing amount has been invested. From that, they are running the business. From that, they are getting profit. Now, we are asking, do you want extra 50 lakh rupees? Okay, from the existing investment, division A is getting 20% return, division B is getting 5% return. Yes, ROI on the proposed investment, on this proposed 50 lakh investment, A can get 12% return, B can get 7% return. Now, decision making in the perspective of division, you look at this, students. In case of ROI, if ROI is my performance measurement tool, how will the performance be measured? Performance will be measured based on the return of investment percentage, ROI percentage. So if my ROI percentage is increasing, yes, the divisional manager will be happy. ROI percentage is decreasing, he will be sad. Is it clear? Now look at this, students. Division A, the current ROI, right now my ROI is 20%. If I accept the proposal, if I accept the investment, from that particular investment, I will be getting only 12%. Look at this. Right now, I am getting on my current investment 20%. If I accept this on my proposed investment, I will be getting only 12%. That means my overall ROI will come down from 20%. It may come down somewhere around to 18 to 15 or 14%. So whether division A manager is willing for this investment, he will tell, no, I don't want that. Yes or no? Why he is telling I don't want? Yes, he is telling because ultimately at the end of the year, how are we measuring? Okay, what is the ROI percentage? 20%, great. 12%. No, not good. Okay, so he is right now having 20%. He doesn't want to reduce his ROI. Is it clear? Now look at division B manager. Right now he's only getting 5%. However, from the the new project, he will be getting 7%. So now he is happy. Right now my ROI was only 5%. If I accept this, it will give me slightly more ROI percentage. So division B manager is willing for this amount. Is it clear, everyone? Till here, no doubts. However, think from company's perspective. What is a company telling? Whether company is interested? Yes, what company wants? Company wants bare minimum 10%, because that is the cost of capital for company. That means ideally, to whom company wants to pay the amount? Company wants to pay the amount to division A, because division A is giving me the highest return on 50 lakh, point number one. Second, it is also recovering the cost of capital. So company wants to give to division A, but division A manager is saying, no, I don't want the amount. Company doesn't want to give to division B, but division B manager is saying, please give it to me. Yes, I want this money. So what is happening? Yes, company wants to give the amount, division doesn't want to accept. Division wants to accept the amount, company doesn't want to give. Goal congruence is not promoted. We have told goal congruence means if division wants one thing, company also wants the same thing. Yes, division does not want thing, company also does not want the same thing. Yes, sir, this does not promote goal congruence. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts? Should we continue, students? Yes. Now, moving to the next topic, everyone. Moving to the next topic, next performance measure. Yes, based on financial measures, I am having a residual income. Why was residual income introduced? It was introduced to overcome the limitation of return on investment. What was the limitation of ROI, students? Yes, we are told that it is not promoting goal congruence. So to promote goal congruence, yes, ROI was introduced. So now what ROI is telling? ROI is telling, wait. Yes, ROI is telling, see, previously what was happening? Yes, the division was comparing their current return on investment with their proposed return on investment. Yes or no? Yes, they are comparing, okay, from this investment, how much return I am getting, as against that, right now, how much return I am getting. Based on that, I was taking a decision. But ROI is telling, yes, you compare the return on your proposed investment, not with your current return, but compare it with your cost of capital. How much company wants bare minimum. Say, for example, I am telling, yes, 50 lakh is the investment that I want to give. Okay, yes, my cost of capital is 10%. That means bare minimum how much I should be getting, 5 lakh. Suppose my actual return from the investment is 12%. That means actually how much I am getting, 6 lakh. Yes, that means how much extra I am getting, how much is my residual income, how much is my extra income. I am telling on 50 lakh, 5 lakh is bare minimum needed, but I have got 6 lakh rupees as income. Yes or no? That means I've got 1 lakh extra. That is my residual income. That is my extra income. That is my value addition. Is it clear? We are telling if my residual income is positive, go ahead. If my residual income is negative, do not proceed. Is it clear, everyone? Now, look at this formula. It is the profit that we have earned in the division minus it is the actual profit. Yes, actually how much profit we have earned, divide minus my minimum profit that I want. I'll be getting my residual income. Now what is my actual profit? I've told it is my controllable profit of the division. Minus what is my minimum profit, students? What is my minimum profit? Bare minimum how much I want. Yes, that is how much investment I am doing. Look at this. How did I get? 5 lakh is the bare minimum return I want. How did I get it? 50 lakh. What is the proposed investment into how much return I want? It is my proposed investment into overall cost of capital. Is it clear, my dear students? Yes. So now look at this same example, how residual income is promoting goal congruence. 50 lakh is there, 10% is my cost of capital, 12%, 7%. Yes, if I am calculating residual income, division A is telling, yes, on 50 lakh, yes, it is my actual profit, how much actually I can earn, 50 lakh into 12%. I can earn 6 lakh rupees. Actually, I can earn 6 lakh rupees. Bare minimum, how much I want. How much is my company telling? Bare minimum, you should earn this much and give it to me. Company is telling you should give me bare minimum 10%. 5 lakh. That means I'm having residual income of 1 lakh. Company is telling bare minimum 5 lakh we want. However, I'm earning 6 lakh rupees. That means 1 lakh extra I'm earning and giving it to my company. Is it clear? Division B is telling actually how much I'm earning on 50 lakh, 7% only. But however, how much my company wants? 10%. Yes, I'm getting only 3.5 lakhs, but company wants 5 lakh. That means I'm earning 1,50,000 less. My residual income is negative. Now, if I'm evaluating the performance based on residual income by end of the year, yes, company will tell, okay, how much investment we have given you? Okay, 50 lakh. Yes, what was your residual income? 1 lakh. Oh my God. So you've got more than the cost of capital. You've got more than what we wanted you to get. Great performance. Yes or no? So division will also be happy. Company will also be happy. Division also wants, yes, to get the amount because it is having a residual income positive. It knows that by end of the year, yes, the top management will be happy because they've earned the positive, yes, residual income. Again, company also wants to give here because here the return is maximum, my dear students. Again, in case of division B, now division B has a fear, yes or no? Why? Because they're comparing based on residual income. Residual income is 1,50,000 negative. So division will tell, no, I don't want this because it knows that if I accept the amount, by end of the year, my residual income will be negative, I will be questioned. Again, company also doesn't want to give them amount here because return is only 7%, whereas my cost of capital is 10%. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. So look at residual income, everyone. Yes, it was introduced to overcome the disadvantage of ROI and to promote goal congruence. Yes, what is it? It is the excess of controllable profit over the minimum charge of cost of capital. How much is my profit minus what is the minimum profit that I want? That is my residual extra income. Advantage is that it promotes goal congruence. However, there is one disadvantage, students. It cannot be used for comparison of division having different sizes. Now look at this. Yes, if I am having division of different sizes, my residual income cannot be compared because it's an absolute figure. Suppose I have invested 20 crore rupees and I have got a residual income of 1 lakh. And I have invested 10 lakh rupees and I have got a residual income of 20,000 rupees. Which one is better? It is difficult to compare because it is not in percentage. ROI was in percentage, so comparison was very simple. Here, if sizes are different, investment amount is different, comparison becomes difficult. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts, students? Should we move to the next topic? Just take a deep breath. Be ready? Yes. Going to the next topic, my dear students, which is economic value added. Yes, I guess you've all heard this dialogue in KGF, yes or no? He's the biggest criminal, he's the biggest businessman, this is the biggest national issue. Yes, similarly, he's the biggest criminal for CA final SCMP students. Yes, he's the biggest villain for CA final SCMP students, at least in SCMP. So many students are having a fear of economic value added. Yes, believe me, it is one of the simplest and the most logical concepts. The only thing is have an open mind and have the willingness to understand. I promise you that I will make this topic one of the simplest and easiest. You will get the fun to solve the questions. Believe me. Okay, just give me the next 20 to 25 minutes. Yes. Now, EVA as a concept was promoted by two people, not important. Yes, why was economic value added introduced? It was introduced to overcome limitations of other performance measures. That is, they ignored cost of equity and accounting profit was subject to manipulation. What we are telling is, yes, in our other performance measures, some issues were there. What were the issues, my dear students? Yes, they had ignored cost of equity. Cost of equity was ignored. Yes, while I am telling, yes, in my return on investment, how did I calculate? I have told is my return, that is my profit divided by how much investment I have done. Yes, in the investment, yes, I am not considering, I am calculating, I am telling my profit after tax. So no, this is the profit that I've got, but this is not the complete amount for me. Yes, my equity holders are also expecting some amount. Yes or no? Say for example, I am telling, yes, I have earned 100 rupees profit after paying all the tax. I am telling, okay, this is my amount. No, wait, boss. In this, your equity holders are there. Yes, they are your owners of the company, but they are also expecting a bare minimum return. Suppose they are expecting that bare minimum 20 rupees I should be getting. That means the real amount, net amount that we are having with us is not 100 rupees. In that 20 rupees I have to give, only 80 rupees is my balance. Is it clear? Yes. So my equity holders also are also. Yes. Can you guys hear my voice? Just confirm. There was one small break in the connection. Yes, can you guys hear my voice? Now, can you guys hear my voice, everyone? It's clear? Okay. Okay, I have not explained anything. Don't worry, don't worry. Yes. Now, I'll tell you three things, students. In case of EVA, I'm looking at value addition. Yes, economic value added. Yes, sir, I'm telling not based on accounting profit. Economic, in a real sense, what is my value added? Yes, what is my value added? What is my value addition? Say for example, I'm telling students, yes, a very simple example. Yes, suppose 50 lakh rupees I've invested, okay, in the business. Yes, I've got a return of, say for example, 5 lakh rupees. Yes, even if I put 50 lakh in bank, say for example, I would have got 3 lakh rupees return. EVA, I'm looking at my value addition. That is my actual profit minus my bare minimum profit. Is it clear, everyone? That is my value addition. Second point. Yes, we have told in case of, yes, EVA, that we should be considering both the holders of fund. Ultimately, I'm telling, yes, to run my business, I've got 50 lakh rupees. From where all will I be getting my fund? I will be getting my fund either from my equity holders, I can be getting my fund either from my debt holders. Both the people are expecting some return. Yes or no? So I should be considering both my, yes, providers of fund. So I should consider both equity as well as debt. Okay, yes. And third thing, all decisions that I'm taking will be after tax. Yes, say for example, I've earned a revenue of 10 lakh rupees. My cost is 6 lakh rupees. Yes, 4 lakh is my profit, but ultimately in my hand, what is left, students? Whether 4 lakh will be left in my hand? No. Government mama will come. Yes or no? He will take away, say for example, 30%. 1.2 lakh. So only 2.8 lakh will be the net amount that I'm having. Only on 2.8 lakh I'm having authority. So every decision, every item that I'm going to tell is going to be my after tax amount. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, no doubt still here. So based on this, what I will tell, it is my actual profit minus the minimum profit. Yes, the profit that I have to be earning should be for my equity holders also, for my debt holders also, and I should be considering my after tax amount. So what I will tell students, pay attention. It is my after tax profit available for my debt as well as equity holders minus the after tax charge, that is a minimum amount on my equity as well as debt holders, that is my economic value added. Now look at this, 50 lakh rupees was the total investment by my equity as well as debt holders. On that, what is my after tax profit after paying all the tax for my equity as well as debt holders? How much amount I've got? 5 lakh rupees I've got, minus after paying all the tax, yes, how much was the net amount that would have been available with these people? Yes, had they not invested in business, that means how much is the bare minimum that they are expecting? 3 lakh rupees. That means my value addition is going to be 2 lakh rupees. Is it clear, everyone? Till here, is it clear? Any doubts? Should we continue, everyone? Yes or no? Is there a struck in the video? Is there still a struck in the video? Let me just see what is happening with the data. Why is my data this slow? Give me a minute, students. How is it, students? How is the video now? Is it fine now? How is it fine, everyone? You want me to repeat EVA as a concept again? Okay. Okay, I'll repeat, students. I'll repeat from the start of EVA. Yes. Suppose I have invested 50 lakh rupees in business. Okay. Yes. I have got 5 lakh rupees profit. EVA is on value addition. Okay, 5 lakh rupees profit I've actually got. But whether 5 lakh is my value addition? No. 50 lakh rupees I've invested. 50 lakh, even if I had put it in FD, suppose I would have got, say for example, 6% return. Say for example, I would have got 3 lakh rupees profit. That means by putting my amount into business, what is my real value addition? Yes, 2 lakh is only my real value addition. 3 lakh I would have got even if I had put it in FD, right? So what is my real value addition? Only that extra 2 lakh is my real value addition. So I'm calculating my value addition, which is my actual profit minus the bare minimum profit that I want. Is it clear? Yes. Again I'm telling, yes, when I'm telling 50 lakh is the total investment, from where all can I get my money for the business, for running my business? I can be getting my money from my equity holders also, debt holders also. Again we have told, ultimately for both these people are expecting the return on the investment that they have put. So while I'm considering, I should be considering both my equity holders also, debt holders also. Is it clear, students? Point number 2. And the final point, yes, every decision that I'm doing, yes, will be based on my after tax profits. Now look at this. Suppose I have told that 10 lakh is going to be my revenue. From that 6 lakh is my cost. That means 4 lakh is my profit. However, wait. Once you've earned 4 lakh profit, government is waiting, telling, hello, I'm also there, give me some amount. So we'll have to pay a tax of 1,20,000. That means what is the net amount that is available for me? 2,80,000. How much can I say I am having with me? 2,80,000 only. I cannot be telling 4 lakh I've got. Yes or no? So 2,80,000 only I'll be having. That means I should be considering my after tax. So look at the structure of EVA. It is my actual profit minus the minimum profit. For whom? It is my actual profit available for equity as well as debt holders. Again, it is the after tax. So I will tell it is the after tax profit available for my equity as well as debt holders minus the after tax charge on my equity as well as debt holders. Yes, on the investment after tax, how much profit I have got for my equity as well as debt holders? 50 lakh was the investment after tax. Profit made available for equity as well as debt holders. Say for example, I am telling 5 lakh minus after tax charge on my equity as well as debt holders. Suppose I am saying 3 lakh. That means my economic value addition is going to be 2 lakh rupees. Is it clear now? Should we continue, students? Everyone? Okay. Now, let's see what is my after tax profit available for equity as well as debt minus what is my after tax charge for my equity as well as debt. Yes, my after tax profit available for my equity as well as debt holders, I am calling it as NOPAT, net operating profit after tax. What is it? How is it? We'll understand. Yes, after tax charge on my equity as well as debt holders, I am telling it is my weighted average cost of capital into my capital employed. Now look at this. I am telling it is my after tax, how much amount I want. It is my, yes, amount, total amount that we have invested, yes, into my cost of capital that we want. It is my capital employed in the business into how much, what is my cost of capital. Now, I am telling which capital employed should I consider, students. There are altogether 3 capital employed. I will be having opening capital employed, closing capital employed, average capital employed. Opening capital employed, closing capital employed, and if you are taking the average of both, average capital employed. Which capital employed should I take? Capital employed is nothing but the total capital that we have put in the business. It is nothing but my share capital, reserves and surplus as well as long-term debt. Or else my, yes, total assets minus my current liabilities. Okay, which capital employed should I be taking? Should I be taking my capital employed at the start of the year, in the middle of the year, at the end of the year? Now, what is it that I want? Yes, I have invested the money. Once I've invested the money, I should be getting my return on the amount that I've invested. Now, if I have to be getting my return on the amount that I've invested, when should I be investing my money, my dear students? I should be investing my money at the start of the year. Yes or no? My cost of capital percentage will be given for 1 year. That means I want the amount which is invested at the start of the year. Only then I will be getting that return by end of the year. Is it clear? Say for example, I am telling, look at this. At the start of the year, my capital employed was, say for example, 10 lakh rupees. In this amount, I've run my business. Throughout, by end of the year, say for example, I've got a profit of 1 lakh rupees. So my, yes, profit will be added to my reserves and surplus. That means my closing capital employed becomes 11 lakh. My average capital employed becomes 10.5 lakh. All these, when it happens, students, all these happened on the last day. Throughout the year, to run my business, how much amount was there with me? 10 lakh. Yes, all the profit of 1 lakh that I've earned is by putting how much amount, students? Is by putting 10 lakh rupees amount. So the capital employed I should be considering should be my opening capital employed. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now look at this. So I am telling I am having my NOPAT minus weighted average cost of capital into my opening capital employed. Now let's go into calculation of my NOPAT, which is my net operating profit after tax. Yes, now look at this, students. One simple number I am telling. Yes, suppose my profit before interest and tax is 1500. Okay. In that I have paid my interest of 500 rupees. So I have got my profit before tax of 1000 rupees. From that I am paying a tax of, say for example, 30%, 300. So that means my profit after tax is 700 rupees. Is it clear, everyone? Now what is this? What is my profit after tax? It is my after tax income for my equity holders. Yes or no? Profit after tax is for whom? It is for my equity holders. It is my after tax amount available for my equity holders. However, what I have told in EVA, yes, the amount that I am getting is not just from my equity holders. I will be getting amount from my debt holders also. They are also expecting the return. And again, when I am showing my cost of capital, in that I will be showing, yes, how much I want for my debt holders also. So I want my after tax profit available for my debt holders as well. Now I am telling how much amount I have set aside for my debt holders, students. How much amount I have set aside for my debt holders? 500 rupees I have set aside for my debt holders. Yes or no? Now 500 rupees I have set aside for my debt holders. However, 500 is not the amount I have set aside. 500 is the gross amount I have paid to them. However, yes, because in my books of accounts, it is an expense, I will be getting tax benefit. Yes or no? So because I am getting tax benefit, what is the net cost? What is the net cost, students? 500 rupees I have given to them. But because I have given 500 rupees, assume 30% tax benefit I am getting. So 500 into 30%, 150 rupees. That means what is the net cost I am incurring, students? Only 350 rupees is the net cost. Yes, net amount that we have set aside, after tax amount that we have set aside for my debt holders. So I will tell this is my after tax income that I have set aside for my equity holders. Interest, net of tax, interest into 1 minus tax is a net amount after tax profit that I have set aside for my debt holders. That means my net operating profit after tax is going to be 1050 rupees. Now look at this. I can talk of it in this way as well. Yes, forget for the time being that there is something called as interest. Okay, how much amount I have earned altogether how much amount I have earned for my equity as well as debt holders before tax. Before tax, for my equity as well as debt holders, how much I have earned, students? 1500. Yes or no? This is before tax. This is for my equity as well as debt holders because interest is not reduced. Now I want for my equity as well as debt holders only, but I want after tax. So I can tell 1500 is before tax. Yes, from that I will reduce 30% tax. How much it is, students? 1500 into 30%, 450 rupees. Yes or no? That means what is my, yes, profit for equity as well as debt holders after tax? It is 1050 rupees. This way also you can. Yes, this is my profit for equity as well as debt holders before tax. From that amount, directly you reduce your tax. You will be getting your, yes, profit after tax for your equity as well as debt holders. Or else you can do, okay, profit after tax, that is my profit after tax for my equity holders plus interest net of tax is my, yes, profit for my debt holders after tax. You add the two, you will be getting your, yes, profit after tax profit for your equity as well as debt holders. Is it clear, everyone? This is my NOPAT. I am having two formulas for NOPAT. Either I can tell it is my profit after tax into interest 1 minus tax. PAT is my after tax profit for my equity holders. This is my after tax profit for my debt holders. Or else I can tell, yes, what is my before tax profit for my equity as well as debt holders? That is my PBIT. Reduce your tax. You will be getting your notepad. Is it clear, everyone? Should we continue, my dear students? Okay, so I have calculated my notepad. Fine. Now I have to calculate my capital employed. Again, in capital employed, I have told it is opening capital employed. That I have given you the logic. Now, what is my capital employed, students? Yes, my capital I'll be getting either from my, yes, as my equity capital or else my debt capital, long-term debt. Yes, in equity, what all I'll be having, students? I'll be having share capital, reserves and surplus. When I'm telling yes, debt portion, I'll be having my long-term debts. As simple as that. Look at this. Yes, share capital, reserves and surplus, long-term debt, current liabilities. I'm having here my total assets. Either this I can tell total asset minus my current liabilities, or else this portion. This is my capital which is employed in the business. This is the net amount we are having. Share capital also I would have invested initially. After that, whatever cumulative profits that we have got, that is also retained in the business. Again, long-term debt that I have taken, that also I am having. Using all this money, I am running my business. Is it clear, students? Till now, any doubts? Should we continue? Now I have to calculate one final thing, students. Yes, I've calculated, I've told what is notepad, I've told what is my opening capital employed. I want what is my weighted average cost of capital. So weighted average cost of capital, already CA Inter you've been studying. Yes, it is your overall cost of capital. What is your total cost of capital for the total amount you've invested in the business? It is your cost of equity into weight of equity plus your cost of debt into your weight of debt. Okay, yes, I'm not getting into the derivation of this formula. CA Inter, yes, FM you have been studying, CA Final, yes, SFM you've been using this, so straightly I'm going. Yes, now look at this. Okay, even if you want a simple explanation, I'll give you very quickly. Suppose my opening capital employed was 15 lakh. In that my share capital was 10 lakh, long-term debt was 5 lakh rupees. Yes, the return that I'm expecting on my equity is 10%. That means how much return I want, students? 1 lakh rupees. The return that I'm expecting on my debt after tax, all is my after tax, is 8%. That means how much I'm expecting, students? 1,40,000. That means bare minimum how much I should be earning, students? 1,40,000 I should be earning on how much amount? 15 lakh rupees. Yes or no? That means how much it is going to be? 1,40,000 divided by 15 lakh. It is 9.33%. This is my overall. Can I tell overall on 15 lakh I should be getting 9.33%? Same answer I'll be getting by this. Telling yes, overall how much percentage amount, have I put in equity? Yes, 2/3, 10 by 15. Yes, for my equity holders, how much return I want? 10%. How much percentage amount I have put for debt holders? 5 by 15. How much return I want? Yes, it's not 10%, it is 8%. Okay, after tax. So you'll be getting it as 9.33%. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, now look at this. It is cost of equity into weight of equity plus cost of debt into weight of debt. Yes, weight of equity. Yes, it is the amount of equity divided by total capital employed. Yes or no? Yes, what all will be included in my equity? Share capital, reserves and surplus. Total capital employed will be including three things: share capital, reserves and surplus, as well as long-term debt. Again, when should I consider all this amount? I should be considering this at the start of my year. All these percentages, everything. Cost of equity will be given in the question. Next, weight of debt. It is the percentage of debt divided by total amount. Yes or no? Suppose 40 rupees is the debt on total cost of 100 rupees. Total amount invested. It is my long-term debt divided by total cost capital employed. Again, my cost of debt, students, cost of debt. Pay attention. Yes, what I've told, everywhere what I've told. Everything is my after tax amount. Yes, so it is my after tax profit. It is my after tax cost. Yes or no? Yes, I am paying. Say for example, I am telling 10% is my return for my debt holders. Yes, 10% I am paying. However, on that, yes, benefit also I am getting. That means after tax, what is the net cost that I have incurred? Suppose 10% interest I have paid on that 30%. Yes, 30% benefit I have got. That means effectively only 7% cost I have incurred. Is it clear? So cost of debt is my after tax cost of debt, my dear students. Very important. Yes, so what is it? I can tell it is interest into 1 minus tax. Suppose 10% is my interest rate. Yes, 0.3 is my tax. That means 7% is my after tax cost of debt. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now look at this. We are going back again. Yes, we've built it on three things. We are telling I want my value addition, that is my actual profit minus my minimum profit. Again, I should be considering, yes, both my equity as well as debt holders of fund. And again, everything I should be considering is my after tax. So I've told, yes, EVA is my after tax profit available for equity as well as debt holders minus my after tax charge for my equity as well as debt holders. What is my after tax profit? It is my NOPAT minus what is my after tax charge, that is my minimum amount that I want. It is my opening capital employed, that is the amount I've invested, into my weighted average cost of capital, that is nothing but my overall cost of capital. Now, how will I get my NOPAT? It is my profit after tax plus interest 1 minus tax, or else PBIT into 1 minus tax. Weighted average cost of capital, it is my cost of equity into weight of equity plus cost of debt into weight of debt. Yes, my weight of equity as well as weight of debt, it is taking the percentage. Yes, cost of equity will be given, cost of debt is the after tax cost of debt, keep that in mind. Opening capital employed, it includes three things: share capital, reserves and surplus, as well as long-term debt. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now we have given you a simple example here. Yes. Okay, we'll solve this one simple example. Okay, this is actually a question I've picked from study material itself. Opening share capital is 981.46. At the start of the year, I was having this amount. Reserves and surplus was 1313.62. Long-term debt was 144.44. That means what is my total opening capital employed? 2439.52 lakh. Okay. On this amount, trade payables is there. Trade payables is my current liability. It doesn't come. Yes, profit before interest as well as tax. Okay. Before paying my interest, okay. Before paying my tax, I'm having my profit. That is my before tax profit for my equity as well as debt holders. On that, how much interest I've paid is given, tax rate is given, cost of equity as well as after tax cost of debt is given. Now, first step is calculation of NOPAT. Either directly from PBIT I can calculate, or else I will do my complete steps. I can tell PBIT minus interest, I will get my profit before tax. On this, I will pay my tax, I will get my profit after tax. Yes, I will add, this is my after tax profit for equity holders. I will add after tax profit for my debt holders. I will be getting my NOPAT, which is 1541.988. Okay. Then I want my opening capital employed. Yes, I've already shown in question. Then I want my weighted average cost of capital. Yes, cost of equity and cost of debt is given. You want the percentages. Yes, that you do. You'll be getting your weighted average cost of capital. Based on that, you can tell. You can tell, okay, actually I've got 50,541.988 lakhs. Yes, bare minimum on 2,439.52 lakh, I want 12.07 lakh. That means how much is my real value addition? How much extra I've got? I've got extra amount of 1,247.507 lakh, which is my economic value added. Is it clear, everyone? Till here, any doubts? Till here, any confusions? Till here, any difficulties? Should we continue, my dear students? Yes. Now, this was my EVA calculation without any adjustment. Simple EVA we have calculated. Okay. However, there could be some adjustments. What are the adjustments? Let us try to understand it logically. Yes, now this is where most people do not understand. Believe me, you've understood the logic. You will only tell me what to do. Now, I have told when I am calculating EVA, I want to eliminate two issues. One was cost of equity was ignored. That I have considered already. Yes. Now, second thing was we have told that we were taking all decisions based on my accounting profit. However, it was subject to manipulation. My accounting profit could be manipulated. That means what I will have to do, all those manipulations I will have to eliminate. Say for example, unnecessarily I have put some extra provision that I will have to eliminate. Yes or no? Unnecessarily I have put some depreciation or some miscellaneous expenses. That all I will have to eliminate. Now look at the students, adjustments what we are doing. I will explain with the help of a simple example. Say for example, I am telling depreciation adjustment. Okay. Yes. Assume my accounting depreciation is 5,000. Depreciation is 10,000 rupees. That is in my books of accounts. Accounting depreciation is 5,000. However, my real depreciation is 10,000 rupees. Now try understanding, students. Yes, believe me, it's one of the simplest things. Suppose I am telling in my books what I am showing. Suppose profit before interest and tax 15,000. From that 5,000 is my depreciation, right? So I will reduce 5,000 rupees tax. I will be getting 10,000 rupees as profit before interest and tax. On that I will be paying my interest This is my profit before interest, depreciation and tax. Okay, yes, I've got my profit before interest and tax. From here I will reduce my interest, I'll get my profit before tax. I will reduce my tax amount. Yes, I will be getting my profit after tax of 5,600. Now I want my NOPAT. What I will tell, it is my profit after tax. I will add my interest 1 minus tax. I'll be getting my NOPAT as 7,000. Is it clear, everyone? Now ideally what we are doing in the books, what is my profit, students? In the books, what is my profit after tax? 5,600. Is it clear? Now what I will do by end of the year, yes, my year is over. Yes, I've prepared my financial statements. I've got my profit after tax. What will I do with this profit? This profit I will go and add it to my retained earnings. Yes or no? In my reserves and surplus, I will tell, okay, current year profit is 5,600. So this amount will be added to my closing capital employed. Is it clear, everyone? Till here, any doubts, students? So what I've told in my books, what is happening? I've just shown you that by doing the bifurcation. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. However, look at this, students. I am telling this is not the real picture. Why this is not the real picture? Because what I have done is, yes, in this 7,000 rupees, NOPAT I've got 7,000 rupees. However, yes, the depreciation that I've shown was just 5,000. However, ideally, how much depreciation I should have shown? I should have shown a depreciation of 10,000 rupees. Now look at this. In the books of accounts, you are following as per your company accounts or your income tax or whatever. Yes, your statutory rate you are doing. But in costing, what we are telling? Yes, in economic terms, what is my depreciation? Tell me that. What is the real reduction in value? Tell me that. Now, if I have to calculate my real NOPAT, what I will do? I will tell, look at this, 7,000 rupees profit I've got. Yes, either I can do it directly here. Look at this, accounting depreciation is 5,000, economic depreciation is 10,000. I will tell my NOPAT is 7,000 rupees. Profit after tax, yes, net operating profit after tax is 7,000 rupees. However, in this what I had done, accounting depreciation I had reduced. However, I should not have reduced it. So I will eliminate it. So how will I eliminate it? I will add it back. Is it clear? So accounting depreciation of 5,000, I will add it back. Is it clear? Fine. Now that point I have nullified. Again, what I'll have to do? Economic depreciation I should have considered. My real depreciation is 10,000 rupees. That I should have considered. That I have not considered. So economic depreciation I will consider. I will be getting my adjusted NOPAT. That is my real NOPAT, which is 2,000 only. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts till here? What I have told? Yes, in my books. Yes, as per my books, my NOPAT is 7,000. However, in that, yes, my depreciation that I had shown was 5,000. However, in reality, my depreciation is 10,000. That means 5,000 more I should be showing. So 7,000 minus 5,000. Yes, my real NOPAT is only 2,000 rupees. Is it clear, everyone? So what I am telling, my accounting item I will have to eliminate. Yes, and my economic adjustment I will have to show. Is it clear? Now, same answer, I will get it by preparing a new statement. Look at this. Suppose this was as per my accounts. Suppose I am telling as per economic. Yes, my economic profit before interest, tax and depreciation was 15,000 only. Fine. Now here I am telling, in my accounts I have shown a profit depreciation of 5,000. However, in reality, my depreciation is 10,000. Fine. That means what is my profit before interest and tax in reality is 5,000. Yes or no? How much interest I have to pay? 2,000 rupees. Fine. That means what is my profit before tax, students? What is my profit before tax? 3,000 rupees. Now, how much tax should I be paying? How much tax should I be paying? Option number 1, I should be paying a tax of 30% on 3,000, which is 900 rupees. Or option number 2, I should be paying a tax of 2,400. How much tax should I be paying to the government? Tell me, my dear students. Yes, to government I should be paying a tax of 2,400. Yes or no? To government I cannot go and keep telling, see sir, yes, in my accounts what I have shown, no, that is wrong depreciation. In reality, my depreciation, yes, as per my economic depreciation is 10,000. All those stories I cannot tell to my government. What is my government telling? As per your books, how much is your profit? So how much tax you have paid? That tax, my actual tax I have to pay. Is it clear? So I will show my actual tax. That means what is my real profit after tax for my equity holders, 3,000 minus 2,400. It is 600 rupees. Yes, I will add interest 1 minus tax 2000 into 70 percentage 1400. That means what is my NOPAT? 2000 rupees. This way also I can get. Now, two lessons we have got, students. Now pay attention. Two lessons we have got. Yes. Firstly, I have told, yes, any accounting adjustments I'm having, I will have to eliminate. Yes or no? That's what we have done. Depreciation, accounting depreciation, it was already considered in my books of accounts, in my notepad. I want to eliminate that. That means what I will do? Generally, all these will be my cost. So it was previously reduced. Now I want to eliminate. That means I will add it back. Is it clear? So I have to eliminate, that is add back my accounting transaction. Economic transactions, I should consider. That means it will be a cost. I should consider means I should be reducing that amount. Okay, consider my economic transaction. Again, consider your actual taxes paid. Is it clear? My actual taxes paid I will be considering. Till here, is there any issue, my dear students? Till here, is there any issue? Now, should we continue? Yes or no? Okay. Now, one final point, students, one final point. Yes, with this, the topic will be over. Now, pay attention. In my books of accounts, now, it is impacting my two things. If my real profit has changed, that means my real capital employed will also change. Yes or no, everyone? Now, look at this. What is happening? Yes, I am telling in my books. First, what I told, as per my books, my profit for the year is 5,600. That means this 5,600 will go and add to my reserves and surplus. However, in reality, how much amount should have been added here as my profit after tax in my reserves and surplus? Only 600 rupees. That means, can I tell? Yes, by end of the year, when I'm calculating my capital employed, I will tell reserves and surplus, originally which is there, 5,600 is there. However, in this 5,600, this is nothing but reserves and surplus. What amount is gone is nothing but my profit. However, in this profit, yes, my 5,000 rupees of accounting depreciation was reduced. However, I have to nullify that. That means I will add it back. Again, in this amount, 10,000 rupees economic depreciation was not considered. So I should consider. That means I have to reduce. Basically, I am doing the same adjustment. Accounting items I am adding, economic items I am reducing. Is it clear? That means what is my real capital employed? It is 600 rupees. Is it also clear, students? Yes. That means my accounting as well as economic items are impacting two places. First, it is impacting my NOPAT. Yes, in NOPAT, what I have to do, students? In my NOPAT, my accounting items I have to eliminate. That means add back. My economic items I should consider. That means I should reduce. It is also impacting my capital employed. Which capital employed, students? Is it impacting my opening capital employed or closing capital employed? It is my current year transaction. It is my current year profit. Current year profit. By end of the year, I will get. By end of the year to my capital employed, I will add. That means it is impacting my closing capital employed. In my closing capital employed, what I will do? My accounting adjustment I will eliminate. My economic adjustment I will consider. Is it clear, my dear students? Any doubts till now? Should I continue? One final nail in the hammer. Yes, everyone, students, one final point, students. Yes, this question, this concept will be in your hand. Now look at this. What do I want? Yes, what do I want, students? How do I calculate my economic value added EVA? It is my NOPAT minus weighted average cost of capital into opening capital employed. Now look at this. My current year transaction, my current year, whatever accounting economic adjustment was there. Yes, that adjustment I have done and I have calculated the revised, the correct NOPAT. Weighted average cost of capital, okay, I will get. However, yes, current year transactions are impacting my closing capital employed. Do I want closing capital employed? Do I want closing capital employed for calculation of EVA for the current year? Do I want closing capital employed for EVA calculation for the current year, students? Do I want closing capital employed for current year EVA calculation? No. What do I want? I want my opening capital employed. Yes or no? Yes. That means, yes. So I will tell my current year transaction, I will ignore for capital employed purpose. Now pay attention, students. Very simple thing. I will tell one more time. Now, yes, I want my opening capital employed. Now look at this. This is my current year, this is my last year. Yes, current year transaction, current year whatever my accounting as well as economic transactions are there. Yes, where will it impact? It will impact my current year profit, that means my current year NOPAT. Again, by end of the year, this profit after tax I was adding in my reserves and surplus, so it was impacting my closing capital employed. But I'm telling I don't want closing capital employed. What I want, boss, I want opening capital employed. Can I tell my opening capital employed for the start of this year is nothing but my closing capital employed of my previous year? Yes. So I want my closing capital employed of my previous year. Here, what is my closing capital employed? That itself will become my opening capital employed here. That means what, my dear students? Closing capital employed last year, whatever my capital employed was there by end of last year, that will be the opening capital employed by start of this year. Last year closing capital employed, yes, my last year transactions would have impacted, yes or no? Say for example, last year I had my accounting depreciation as well as economic depreciation. That would have impacted my last year NOPAT as well as last year closing capital employed. I don't want last year profit. I am looking for this year. But my last year closing capital employed itself becomes my this year opening capital employed. So what I will do, because I want my opening capital employed, for my capital employed, I will be considering my last year transactions. Now, is it making sense, my dear students? Yes. So one final thing I'm telling, pay attention. Yes, I'm telling all things one more time, pay attention. Yes, just 3 rules you have to remember, as simple as that. Now what I have to be doing, what all adjustments are there? I am making the adjustments to eliminate my accounting manipulations. So what I'm telling, yes, all my accounting adjustments, manipulations, I will eliminate. That is, I will add it back. All my economic transactions, I will consider. That means I will reduce. Okay. Now, where should I consider? Where should I eliminate? I'm telling, in case of NOPAT, yes, I want my EVA, which is, yes, NOPAT minus weighted average cost of capital into opening capital employed. Yes, in my NOPAT, which is my profit for the current year, I want my current year transactions. So, my current year accounting as well as economic transactions, I will adjust in my NOPAT. Fine. I also want my opening capital employed. Opening capital employed is capital employed at the start of the current year, which is nothing but my closing capital employed by end of the last year. That means for my, yes, opening capital employed, I should be considering last year transaction. Last year, what all accounting adjustments were there, economic adjustments were there, that I should consider in case of opening capital employed. Rule number 2, final rule I am telling, in case of taxes. Yes, because there is a change in the books of accounts as per tax records, as per economic records. Yes, don't go for any of those headache telling, okay, deferred tax asset, deferred tax liability, provision, etc. Directly see what is the actual tax paid, reduce that. End of your story. So your complete concept of EVA with adjustments, yes, in the minimum time possible. Yes, we have brought it down. We have brought it down into 3 rules, students. 3 rules. Yes, repeat with me again, everyone. Yes, firstly, I am telling my accounting transactions, accounting adjustments, I should eliminate. Yes, that means I should add it back. My economic transactions, I should consider. That means I should reduce. Which period? In my NOPAT, I will consider current year transaction. In my opening capital employed, I will consider last year transaction. And my final point, yes, when I am taking my tax paid, consider your actual taxes paid. End of the story, my dear students. Now look at this. Same thing only. Yes, every item point by point we have written. Now look at this. For NOPAT, I will be considering current year transaction. For opening capital employed, I will be considering last year transaction. Okay. Now I am telling current year transaction will also impact my closing capital employed. Current year, whatever my accounting as well as economic depreciation is there, it will impact my closing capital employed. However, for my EVA calculation, I don't want current year closing capital employed, right? So that I will not be doing. That's all. Okay. Yes, in case of NOPAT, I will be considering current year, opening capital employed, last year transaction. Yes, depreciation. Yes, I will add back my accounting depreciation. I will reduce my economic depreciation. Again, in NOPAT, current year, opening capital employed, last year transaction. Again, I might be having some non-cash items. Okay, say for example, I have given provision for doubtful debts, etc., etc. Yes, what the propounders of EB are telling is unnecessary. Yes, unnecessarily do not try to make your provisions. Yes, you are just trying to manipulate. You would have seen in your real life also, in your articleship also. Unnecessarily we create provisions. Yes or no? So that we want to play with our profit. So we are telling, yes, if it is actually bad debts, we are going to give you. However, unnecessary provision for doubtful debts and all, we are not going to consider. That means we should eliminate that. So this is my, it is there in my accounts as an expense. I want to nullify that. That means I will add it back. Yes, in NOPAT, current year, opening capital employed, last year transaction. Again, some deferred revenue expenditure will be there. Deferred revenue expenditure, or else I can tell these are my expenses. These are my expenses, which in my books of accounts, which in my books of accounts, I have shown it as my expenses. However, in reality, in the economic terms, yes, they should have been capitalized. They are giving me long-term benefit. Say for example, research and development. Yes, if you have studied your Indias, okay, yes, it is telling my research expenses should be expensed off. However, only my development expenses should be capitalized. Okay, research expenses. Suppose I have done, yes, research for developing COVID vaccine. Research I have done. Suppose 10 crore I have incurred for research to get my COVID vaccine. Is it going to give me benefit only for the current year? No, boss. It is going to give me benefit for multiple years. So in reality, we are telling, yes, go hell with accounts. I don't want what is my accounting profit. I only want what is my true profit for the current year. 10 crore accounts is telling, show it as expense, but I am telling, boss, this is going to give me benefit for multiple years. So ideally, I should be distributing it over multiple years. Do not charge the complete amount in the current year. So I will add it back. Say for example, I have given training to my employees. It is going to benefit me for multiple years. Yes, I have incurred some amount for marketing. It is going to give me benefit for multiple years. So I should add it back. And again in my notepad, I will consider current year. Opening capital employed, I will be considering my last year transaction. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Again, in case of tax, I should be considering my actual taxes paid. Over, yes, the concept of EVA with adjustments is over, my dear students. So now look at this. I'm calculating, I'm preparing my adjusted notepad. Either you can get your original notepad, do these adjustments, or else straight away, yes, profit before interest and tax minus interest, I'll be getting my profit before tax. Profit before tax, here only I will do my adjustments. What all adjustments? Accounting depreciation, yes, it was reduced. I have to nullify, I will add it back. Economic depreciation, I will consider. Non-cash as well as, yes, deferred revenue expenditure, all of these also I will consider. Here I will be considering my current year transactions. I'll be getting my adjusted PBT minus, when I'm reducing my tax, reduce your actual taxes. Yes, you will get your adjusted PAT. Yes, you have got your adjusted profit after tax. That is your profit after tax for your equity holders. In economic terms, you will add your interest 1 minus tax, you will be getting your adjusted profit. Again, you want your adjusted opening capital employed, you will take your opening capital employed. In that, you should be doing your adjustments. Which transaction should you consider? I want opening capital employed. That means I should be considering closing capital employed of last year. That means last year transaction I should take. I will add back accounting depreciation, reduce economic depreciation. Yes, do all these adjustments. I will be getting my adjusted opening capital employed. Based on that, I will be doing my calculations. Is it clear, everyone? Everyone, should we continue, my dear students? Yes. Now look at this. Yes, my adjustment in a very simplistic way. I have explained you the logic for such a long time. Yes. Now, a simple mantra for you guys to remember. Yes, just 3 things. Okay. Yes. Eliminate your accounting transactions. That is, add back your accounting transactions. Consider your economic transactions. Rule number 1. Second, which period I should be taking? In case of NOPAT, current year. In case of capital employed, yes, opening capital employed, last year transactions. Okay, again, when I'm taking my taxes, consider your actual taxes paid. End of the story, end of the discussion. Your concept is over, my dear students. Now we are having one simple example. Yes, let's see this. Look at this. Profit before interest and tax was 200. Interest was 50 rupees. Tax rate is 30%. Opening capital employed was 1000. Additional data for current year. Accounting depreciation, economic depreciation, R&D, non-cash provision. All these are my current year. Where will it impact, students? My NOPAT it will impact. Again, last year data is there. Accounting, economic, non-cash provision. It will impact my opening capital employed. Actual tax paid is 30 rupees. Weighted average cost of capital is 10%. Now look at this. EVA is NOPAT minus weighted average cost of capital into opening capital employed. I have my profit before interest and tax 200. In that I have paid interest of 50 rupees. That means my profit before tax is 150. In that I will do all my adjustments. Yes, all my current year adjustments I have done. I have got my adjusted PBT. I will reduce my actual taxes. I will get my adjusted PAT. I will add interest net of tax. I will be getting my adjusted NOPAT. Again, adjusted opening capital employed I want. I will take my opening capital employed. Again, last year transactions I will adjust. I will be getting my adjusted opening capital employed. Is it clear? Based on this, we can calculate our EV. Is it clear? Yes, all the numbers are there. You guys can pause the video once later on and do it once by yourselves. Is it clear, students? Yes, this was one of the most comprehensive things. Yes, every second or third attempt, ICAI keeps asking question of 10 marks, 20 marks from this. Yes, very, very important from examination perspective. Students, explain you each and every bit of logic in the minimum time possible. Go back, solve the questions. Is it clear, students? Should we continue? Okay. Now we've covered financial measures. Yes or no? Financial measures. Yes, we've seen firstly return on investment, controllable profit divided by controllable net asset into 100. Yes, we've seen a residual income, that is my controllable profit minus minimum profit that is needed. That is my proposed investment into overall cost of capital. Again, we've seen EVA without adjustments, with adjustments we've seen. Now let us go to non-financial measures, my dear students. Yes, non-financial performance measures. We are telling, yes, while we are measuring the performance, we should not just be seeing financial measures. Sometimes we should be going beyond the numbers. Say for example, you're talking about Zomato. Yes, you're talking about Swiggy. You're talking about, say for example, Uber, Ola, Paytm, PhonePe. You look at their financial, students. Yes, you will die off. So much loss is there. However, what are they doing? Yes, they are having a great valuation. They are having a great future. Why? Because they've ensured that okay, their customers are satisfied. Yes, every stakeholder is satisfied. Ultimately, they're working towards the future. So what we are telling, yes, financial measures is good. If you're having a profit, it is very good. However, ensure that while you're measuring the performance, it is not just profit. Yes, your business is much more than profit. Your business is for how long you can keep earning the profit. Yes, all these companies right now they're incurring loss, but they know that in future they can recover all of that and keep earning more amount. That is why so many investors are going behind that. Yes or no? So I'm telling, it is not just your financial measures. I should be comparing, yes, my performance based on non-financial measures as well. Okay, so non-financial performance measures are going to take a long-term approach. Now 5 measures are there. One by one we'll see, students. Yes, now in case of non-financial performance measure, keep in mind one thing, students. It is not that we are ignoring financial. It is not that we are ignoring profit. No, that will be considered. In addition to that, other points will also be considered. That's all. Okay, now quickly we'll do it. Now triple bottom line. Yes, what triple bottom line is telling is, triple bottom line is telling that my business should be sustainable, not just profitable. Just have earned a profit is not sufficient. My business should be sustainable. Only then I'll be in a position to make profit. Okay, in the long term, I'll be in a position to survive in my business. Yes, so traditionally, how we were measuring the performance? We were measuring the performance on one bottom line. What is my bottom line? Generally, we are telling bottom line. What is my bottom line? Profit. Yes or no? At the end, I start from my revenue. Finally, what am I getting? Profit. So we are telling traditionally, performance was considered only on one bottom line, that is profit. I'm telling, okay, yes, how much profit this business has earned? 10 crore. Okay, good. Yes, however, triple bottom line, the word itself is telling, I will be comparing the performance on 3 bottom lines, on 3 different measures. Yes. What are the 3 bottom lines, students? First, we can tell it as it is a planet, people, profit. Planet, it is also called as environmental bottom line. What is the impact of the decision on the environment, on the resources? Okay. People, that is the social bottom line. What is the impact of the decision on the people, on the society at large? And profit, that is my economic bottom line. What is the impact of my decision? How well we have done, yes, to earn profit. Okay, this here I am telling how well I have done for my natural resources, for my environment, how well I have done for my society, how well I have done to earn my profit. Yes, your triple bottom line is over. 3 dimensions. Planet, it measures the impact on my resources. Yes, people or social, it measures the impact on society at large. And profit, it measures the impact on growing company's success by the form of adding value to shareholders. Ultimately, I should add value to my shareholders as well, right? Yes, my triple bottom line is over. Yes, simple things for you guys to remember. Firstly, triple bottom line. Yes, it is telling business should be sustainable, not just profitable. Traditionally, I was measuring my performance only on one bottom line, but triple bottom line is telling, yes, measure it on 3 bottom lines. Okay, what are the 3 bottom lines? Yes, planet, people, profit. Planet is my environmental bottom line. Yes, people is my social bottom line. Profit is my, yes, economic bottom line. End of your TBE. Is it clear? Now, let us continue. Yes, to balance the scorecard, balanced scorecard by Kaplan and Norton. This name is necessary. Sometimes they will tell, yes, analyze the performance based on model given by Kaplan and Norton, based on Kaplan and Norton's model. Okay, so balanced scorecard. Now, what is balanced scorecard telling? It is telling, again, it is telling the same thing. Yes, don't just see your financial performance, go beyond that. Yes, say for example, I am telling, yes, a organization has earned a very good amount of profit, but customers are not happy. Is it of any use? No. So what I'm telling, financial perspective is important, customer perspective is also important. Yes, financially in the current period I should be earning money. However, my customers should also be happy. Only then they'll keep coming again. Okay, fine. Again, I'm telling, yes, in order to satisfy my financial perspective as well as my customer perspective, in order to earn profit as well as satisfy my customers, I should be having a good internal business processes and policies set in place. Yes or no? How will I achieve profit? How will I ensure that my customers are happy? Only if I'm having proper systems in my business. Yes, so if I'm not having systems in place, it is very difficult to satisfy my customers as well as earn profit, especially when the business is going to grow. Okay, so I should be having proper policies, procedures, proper controls in place. So how good is my internal business processes and policies? That is also important, because ultimately that will determine, yes, this will determine ultimately how much my customers are satisfied, how much profit I've earned. Fine. Again, all these 3 points are for the current. Yes or no? Yes, in the current period, how much profit I've earned. In the current period, whether my customers are happy. In the current period, am I having good policies and procedures? Now, I should be ready not just for today. I should be ready for the market disruptions coming tomorrow. Yes or no? Nokia was not ready. Yes, financially good profit. Customers were very happy. Internal business to manufacture simple phones. They had everything that was needed. However, once Apple came in, yes, they were not ready for disruption. Yes, you should be learning and focusing on learning as well as growth as well. Okay, yes, so four dimensions or four perspectives, students. Firstly, I'm having my financial perspective, I'm having my customer perspective, I'm having my internal business perspective, I'm having my learning and growth perspective. Is it clear, students? Yes, so financial perspective, I'm telling, how do we look to our shareholders? Yes, how do we look to our shareholders? Whether my shareholders are happy with me, they're not happy with me. Customer perspective, what is it telling, students? How do our customers view us? Whether our customers are happy with us or they're not happy with us. Internal business perspective is telling at what all should we excel, in what all activities that we are doing internally we should become good. And learning and growth perspective is telling how do we continue to create and improve the value, not just today, even in future I should keep adding value. So for that, what I have to do now. Now look at this, students. There is one simple line of difference between my customer perspective as well as internal business perspective. Now, what I want, that is my customer perspective. Now, yes, what I should do to get what I want, that is my internal business perspective. Just a simple example. Yes, what I want, my customers should be happy. Customer satisfaction, that is my customer perspective. Now, how do I achieve customer satisfaction? How do I ensure that my customers are happy? Yes, ensure you're manufacturing top quality goods. For that, you ensure perfect raw material you're purchasing. Yes, you're setting up toll-free numbers so that if anyone is having an issue, you resolve that. Yes, you're setting up service centers in different places. All that you're bringing up with changes in your internal business so that you can achieve customer satisfaction. What I want, that is my, yes, customer perspective. What I should do to get that. Yes, what I should do to get what I want, that is my internal business perspective. Is it clear, everyone? Now, this is over. Yes, ultimate result of balanced scorecard. Ultimately, what will happen if you have implemented balanced scorecard is long-term financial performance, long-term financial success. Yes or no, students? Yes, financially, profit I'm earning well. My customers are happy. Internal business policies are good. I'm learning. I'm getting ready for future as well. That means in the long term, I'm going to have a very good future for my company. Yes or no? Again, we are telling as balanced scorecard gives equal importance to non-financial measures also, it discourages short-termism. Otherwise, if I was considering only financial measures, I am only looking at current period profit. I am not looking at what is going to happen in the next period in the long term. However, in balanced scorecard, yes, profit financial measure is considered. However, along with that, other measures are also considered. So, organization will not just be looking only short term; it will be looking, yes, on a broader perspective. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, should we consider? Yes, which model should we consider in the examination? We'll explain, don't worry on that. Now, objective and measure for each perspective is there. Yes, now what is my objective? Yes, it is what I want to achieve. And what is my performance measure, KPI? It is how do I see if I've achieved this or not. This concept will come later. Based on that, you guys can just read it once. Okay, I will explain what is my CSF as well as KPI. Based on that, you guys can read it just once. Okay, yes, the next model, the next performance measure, yes, we are having is my performance pyramid. Yes, now look at this, students. Let us try to understand this properly. Everyone, till here any doubts, students? Till here any doubts? We have discussed in non-financial. Firstly, we have told triple bottom line. Yes, planet, people, profit. As well as we have told balanced scorecard. Yes, financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business perspective, learning and growth perspective. Should we continue, my dear students? Okay. Next we have the next performance measure, which is performance pyramid. Now, what is performance pyramid telling, students? Yes, it is telling, yes, I should be achieving my short-term as well as my long-term goals. Now, let us try to understand it with the help of a simple example, students. Suppose I start my own car manufacturing company. I call it Dinga Motors. Yes or no? A different name, Dinga Motors. Now, I have few objectives. I have set a vision. What I have said? Yes, I have to become the #1 car manufacturer in India. That is my vision. Okay, I have to become customers' most trusted brand. Okay, this was my vision. So based on that, I've started my business. All of this is there. I'm measuring all of this. Now, yes, I'm telling, yes, my corporate vision. Ultimately, I have to achieve my corporate vision. Yes or no? I should be customers' #1 brand as well as India's biggest brand in terms of automobiles. Now, to do that, what we should do, students? Two things should happen. I'm telling two things should happen. What all two things should happen? Yes, firstly, I should achieve financial success. I should also be achieving market success. Firstly, I'm telling, yes, I should be achieving market success. That is, in my market, my product should be successful. Yes, the product that I've launched in the market, it should be successful. Say, for example, I came up with a new car. Yes, say, for example, Dinchak. Dinchak is the name of the car, assume. Yes, in the market, it is successful. Everybody who has purchased the car is very much happy. Everybody is praising the car, telling, yes, one of the best cars, one of the best investment, value for money, great features, no issues, proper servicing, everything. Customers are very happy. That means I can tell in my market, my product is successful. That means if in my market, my product is successful, yes, my customers will keep recommending for future. I'll keep getting my customers. Is it clear? That is one thing. However, yes, in my market, my product is very successful, but I'm incurring losses. Is it of any use, students? No. I should be earning sufficient profit as well, right? So I'm telling in my market, my product should be successful. At the same time, I should be achieving financial success as well. Is it clear? Ultimately, two things, students. In my market, my product should be successful. I should be achieving financial success as well. Yes. Now, when will I tell in my market, my product is successful? If my customers are satisfied. So for my market success, now look at this. Yes. So he is asking, yes, how we are having so many customers? Yes. How your product is so successful in the market? Yes, market success is because of my customer satisfaction. Because my customers are satisfied. I'm telling market success. Wait. Yes, my market success. When will my product be successful in the market? If my customers are satisfied. Customers, all my existing customers are satisfied. That means ultimately my product will be successful in the market. Yes. Now look at this. We both are discussing, say for example, yes, he's asking, yes, how are you having so many customers? I'm telling because all my customers are satisfied. Yes, now he's asking, how all your customers are satisfied? I'm telling two things I'm doing. What two things? Firstly, I'm focusing on quality. Yes, whatever cars we are producing and we are selling, that is perfect quality cars. Again, we are focusing on time delivery. Yes, if we focus on both, yes, my customers will be satisfied. Yes or no, students? Now look at this. You went to purchase a car. Yes, best quality car. But you have purchased, they are giving you delivery after 2 years. Will you be happy? No. So, yes, quality is important. On-time delivery is also important. Second, yes, you went to other company. Yes, on time they are delivering. They are telling, yes, tomorrow you want, we'll give you the car. But one of the worst cars ever. Yes, at the start only it is not having pickup, it is not having mileage. You know, the built-up quality is not good, all of that. again you will not be satisfied. So if your customers have to be satisfied, two things students, firstly quality should be there, again on time delivery should be there. Is it clear everyone? Okay, now look at this. Market success means customers should be satisfied, for that quality as well as delivery. Once this is over, what will I tell? Externally in the outside, yes, my product has become successful. Yes or no? Outside, yes, you see everybody is happy. Yes, my customers are happy. They're satisfied because I'm giving quality as well as delivery. They'll tell to more people. So I can tell I've achieved, yes, external effectiveness. Externally, my product is effective. Externally, my product is successful. Yes, however, that is not sufficient. Now, in order to be successful, I want two things, friends. Firstly, I want to keep getting customers, the future as well. That is my market success. Again, from my customers, I should be getting profit also. Yes or no? Yes. So for that, I am telling financial success is also needed. Financial success, how will I get, students? Financial success is based on productivity. Wait. Financial success, I am telling it is based on my productivity. Yes, what is my productivity, students? I am telling, okay, whatever customers, firstly, yes, my customers should be happy. Secondly, from my existing customers, I should be getting profit. From my existing customers, how will I be getting profit, students? Whatever the work I have to do, I should be doing in the most productive way. If I do it in the most productive way, from my existing customers also, I will be getting my profit. Is it clear, everyone? So I am telling, yes. How did I get financial success? Because we have done things in the most efficient, in the most productive way. Yes. So for that, yes, how did you achieve productivity? Two things. My cycle time I have reduced as well as my waste I have reduced. Now look at this. This is my external effectiveness. Yes, productivity I should achieve. That means my cycle time. Yes, it is the time of, yes, from which my customer has placed the order till the time goods are delivered to him. We have already, yes, discussed this. Yes, that should be reduced, as well as my waste. Yes, if my waste is reduced, automatically my cost gets reduced. My cycle time gets reduced. In little time we have produced, that means obviously my cost gets reduced. That means ultimately from my existing customers, I will be getting my profit. Is it clear, everyone? Any doubts, students? Yes, now the same thing has been put in the form of a pyramid. Now here we have seen in the form of a chart, they have put it in the form of a pyramid. Now look at this, what I am telling. Firstly, I have my corporate vision. In order to achieve corporate vision, two things I have to do. Firstly, market success, financial success. Now I am telling, in order to achieve market success, yes, my customers should be satisfied, customer satisfaction. In order to achieve financial success, I should be producing goods in the most productive way. Again, for both, product flexibility in the operations is needed. Yes, flexibility is needed for my market success also, financial success also. Again, finally, I am telling, yes, how do I achieve, students? Yes, my market success, I should be producing quality goods, on time delivery I should be giving. Financial success, yes, I should be reducing my cycle time as well as my waste. So this one I can call it as my external effectiveness. This one I can call it as my internal efficiency. Your performance pyramid model is over. Is it clear, everyone? Did you get a proper idea telling what it is, why it is, the way it is there? Is it clear? So if we implement all of this, what will happen? See, firstly, if I produce quality cars and provide on-time delivery, yes, my customers will be satisfied. That means in market, my product will be successful. Again, if I reduce my cycle time as well as waste, from my existing customers, I am doing the work in the most productive way. That means financially, my product will be successful. Ultimately, I would have achieved my corporate vision. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now, yes, same thing has been written here. Yes, explanation, same thing is written. Yes, there is no explanation at all. It's in your textbook just for you guys to tell, okay, what all, level 1, level 2, level 3. I have only given it by myself. You guys can read it one time. Yes. Now look at this. Performance measure. Now, if at all question is asking you performance measure. Yes, for your internal efficiency or for your financial success, what are the two performance measures, students? Your cycle time and your waste. Okay, question data will be given. You should see from last period to this period whether my cycle time has reduced, okay, whether my waste has reduced. If both has happened, I can tell that, okay, I am doing my work in the most productive way. That means I would have achieved financial success. Again, for market success, I will see quality, whether quality percentage has increased. You can see customer satisfaction index, okay, quality rating, all of that you can see. Delivery, how many percentage goods are delivered on time. If that has increased, you can tell, yes, my external effectiveness is achieved, my customers are satisfied. That means I have achieved market success. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now, look at this one small mnemonic we have. Yes, you guys can remember it even without that, but still. Yes. Look at this, students. Do you know this person? Everyone, do you know this person? This is Quinton de Kock, South African, yes, cricketer, who is our wicket-keeper batsman. Okay. Yes, just giving a simple thing. Yes, remember. Yes, Quinton de Kock always had his classwork pending. Always in his classwork was always pending. Why? Because he was always focusing on cricket, right? So I am telling Quinton de Kock always had his classwork pending. Yes, Quinton de Kock, Q for quality, D for delivery, which will lead to C for customer satisfaction. Again, C for cycle time, W for waste, which will help me to achieve productivity. Is it clear, everyone? Should we continue, students? Yes. So the next model that we are having is performance prism. Now we've started our journey with non-financial performance measures. We've seen, firstly, we've seen triple bottom line, 3 bottom lines. Yes. Then we've seen balanced scorecard. Yes. 4 different dimensions. Yes. Then we've also seen our performance pyramid. Yes. Now we are going to performance prism. Now what performance prism is telling? See, all your previous models, they've considered only few category of stakeholders. Now you look at balanced scorecard, financial. Yes, financial perspective, for whom it is beneficial. It is beneficial only for my shareholders. Customer perspective, it is beneficial for my customers. Yes or no? Other category of stakeholders are not considered. Yes, government, what have you done to government? What have you done to environment? Yes, what have you done to society at large? That is not shown in my, which one was it? Balanced scorecard. Again, I have come to my wait a minute. Yes, performance pyramid. Again, in performance pyramid, I am telling 2 things should happen. Financial success, market success. Financial success, who will it ultimately impact? My shareholders. Market success, which category of stakeholders am I trying to impress? Customers. Only 2 category of stakeholders have tried to impress. Yes or no? So performance prism is telling we should come up with such a model that will satisfy the needs of all stakeholders, not just shareholders and customers. Is it clear? Look at this balanced scorecard performance pyramid focused only on 2 sets of stakeholders, shareholders as well as customers. Performance pyramid is telling it aims to meet the needs of all the stakeholders. Is it clear? Yes. Now, performance prism will try to explain everyone. There are 5 interrelated phases of performance prism. First is stakeholder satisfaction, next is strategy, next is process, next is capabilities, next is stakeholder contribution. Now, what is it, sir? Why is this there? Now, look at this. Performance prism is taking the reverse approach. Either you can go by, I am doing this, I should get this. Or else you can tell, I should get this, so I have to do this. Simple example, I am studying, so I will become a CA. Or else you can also tell, I should become a CA, so I have to study. Performance prism is taking that reverse approach. I should become a CA, so I should study. What I want, that means what I should do. That approach performance prism is taking. Now, let's try to understand, everyone. Pay attention. Suppose, yes, pay attention. A very interesting story, my dear students. Yes, now look at this. Who is this? Ambani. Yes or no? Our Mr. Ambani is in a real depression. Why? For so many years, he was the richest Indian. He was the richest Asian. But now, all of a sudden, Adani has become the richest Indian. Now, yes, Ambani is thinking, I should become the richest man in the world. So what he is thinking, yes, I will call all my stakeholders. I will call their meeting. Yes, I want to become the richest man in the world. So now Ambani is calling all his stakeholders. He is now ready. He is calling all his stakeholders who are all there. Investors are there, shareholders. Yes, customers are there, employees are there, government is there, society is there. Yes, he is calling all category of stakeholders one by one. He is asking. Yes, he is telling, yes, I want to become the richest man in the world. But if I tell that, yes, all these people will think, yes, he is very mean. So now from where he is starting? He is starting from reverse. He is telling, he is asking them, tell me what do you want? I will give you whatever you are asking, I will give you. I will ensure you are happy. Now he is calling, yes, shareholders. He is asking, yes, what do you want? They are telling, give us better return on investment. Ambani is like, fine. Customers, he's calling, yes, what do you want? They're telling better quality goods at low price. He's like, okay, fine, I'm going to give you. Employees, what do you want? They're telling, yes, more pay, more growth opportunities. Ambani is telling, fine, I will give that. Government, what do you want? He's telling, government is telling, pay taxes properly on time. It's like, fine. Society, what do you want? Yes, employment opportunities, don't harm the environment, etc., etc. He's like, fine. So where do I begin with? Where do I begin with? Yes, I begin with my stakeholder satisfaction. I identify what my stakeholders want and I will try to satisfy my stakeholders. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. So now everyone, he is telling, okay, I will do that. Now everyone is confused. Everyone is asking, but how you are going to do that? Yes or no? Everybody is asking, but how are you going to do that? Yes. Stakeholder satisfaction. How do I achieve stakeholder satisfaction? Ambani is telling, yes, I have a plan. I have a brilliant strategy through which I can ensure that all of you guys are going to be happy. Yes, what is the strategy? Yes, he is telling, I am going to come up with Geo phones. Till now we had only come up with Geo SIMs. Yes, I am planning to come up with the latest new Geo phones. If I come up with that, all of you guys, all of your needs, all of your requirements will be fulfilled. All of you guys will be happy. Yes, investors will be getting better ROI, customers will be getting better products, employees, more opportunities will be getting, government, more tax will be getting, society, employability, everything will be getting. Yes, I have a strategy. Yes, in order to satisfy all my stakeholders, I am coming up with a new Geo phone. Now, all my stakeholders are happy, telling, okay, Ambani boss, he has a strategy with him. However, what we have to do? Yes, if just I am telling, okay, I am going to come up with Geo phones, whether I will be in a position to produce? No. What I have to do, students? I should come up with a detailed process, step by step, telling, okay, how am I going to produce my phone? So I will call my employees and ask them to prepare a detailed step by step process, telling how are we going to manufacture the phone. Okay, so from where I have started, stakeholder satisfaction. What all my stakeholders want, I have to satisfy that. For that, what I have to do? I have to come up with a strategy. Now, how do I implement my strategy? See what all process is needed to implement. So I ask my employees, they are giving me a complete step. Okay, now I have to see, now I have to ask one thing for myself. Yes, am I having the capability to implement the process? Okay, all these processes they have told, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 items, but I should be having the fund, the expertise, okay, all those things. So am I having the capability, yes, to do these things? Yes, I'm telling, he is Ambani boss, he is having capability to do anything in the world. Yes or no? Suppose I am telling, yes, I am telling I have a brilliant idea. Yes, to beat Tata, yes, Reliance, Adani, everything. But I'm not having money. Can I beat them? No. Yes or no? It's not just that you should be having a strategy. It's not just that you should know the process. You should be having the capability to implement the process as well. Okay. Now, say for example, Ambani is telling, yes, I want to build that capability. How do I build that capability? Yes, take stakeholders' contribution. Yes, I want that capability. Yes, I have known the process, but it has to be implemented properly. So I want the capability. What all I want? I want some additional funds. I will get it from my investors. Yes, I want, employees, some more employees. Yes, I will take from existing employee, give them training and ensure, okay, yes, they are doing that work. I will get it done from them. Yes, I want government to help me. Yes, do the registration compliances quickly. I want government to help me in that. So ultimately, yes, to implement, to increase my capability, I want stakeholder contribution. Is it clear, students? So what I'm telling, ultimately, I want my stakeholder satisfaction. Yes, this is over. Yes, look at this, students. Ultimately, I'm starting from the end. I'm telling, yes, what my stakeholders want, stakeholder satisfaction. How do I implement that? I will come up with a strategy. Yes, how do you implement the strategy? We have seen the step-by-step process. Now, how do you build that process? How do you actually implement that process? You should be developing that capability. And how do you develop that capability? Take contribution from your stakeholders. Is it clear? This is thought-wise. Action-wise, it is reverse. First, I will take contribution from stakeholders. Based on that, I have developed my capability. Based on that, I will develop my process. Based on that, I will implement my strategy. Based on that, my stakeholders will be satisfied. Is it clear, students? This is my performance prism. Yes, if you understand it properly, there is no need for us to by heart even one item, students. Now, let's look at this. Stakeholder satisfaction. Organization should identify key stakeholders and understand their needs. Strategies. We should come up with strategies to fulfill the needs of my stakeholders. Processes. We should identify what all processes is needed to satisfy the above strategy. Yes, we should try to develop the capabilities. We should try to understand what all capabilities are needed to operate and enhance the processes. And finally, stakeholder contribution. I should see what contribution I want from my stakeholders. Is it clear, students? So we have discussed performance prism as well. So we've already discussed 4 different non-financial performance measures. We have discussed first triple bottom line, we've discussed balanced scorecard, we've discussed performance pyramid, we've discussed performance prism. Finally, we are having building block model. Yes. Now for your question telling how do we understand which model has to be applied. Look at this. We have already written. Look at this, students. Yes. Which non-financial performance measure should be used? If question specifies telling yes, go for building block model, that this, you go for that. Yes. If however, if question is silent, question is just giving you hints. So what all hints could be available in the question, based on it what we should use. Yes. If question is telling yes, apply base using Kaplan and Norton model. Kaplan and Norton have given me balanced scorecard. So that means I should be implementing balanced scorecard. Yes, Fitzgerald and Moon model. Fitzgerald and Moon. We are going to discuss. That is going to be my building block model. Fitzgerald and Moon. Okay. Then if question is telling, yes, implement that model which focuses on external effectiveness and internal efficiency. Where am I getting external effectiveness, internal efficiency? It is my performance pyramid. Yes or no? Yes. If question is telling, yes, build a model which is focusing on all my stakeholders. Performance prism. Okay, again, yes, build a model which is suitable for service organization, building block model. Okay, these two we will discuss. Building block model was popularized by Fitzgerald and Moon. Again, yes, it is mainly for my service sectors. Yes. However, if question is telling, yes, come up with a model which is focusing on sustainability, which is focusing on environment, triple bottom line. However, if nothing is given and they are just asking apply a performance measure, you can go for balanced scorecard, which is, it is one of the widely used performance measures. Is it clear? All these, any of these hints will be available. Based on that, you can be applying the model, my dear students. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Now we are having building block model. Building block model was by Fitzgerald and Moon. It is mainly used for service industries, but it can be used for manufacturing industries, retail sectors as well. No complaints. But mainly it was come up for service sectors. Now it is based on 3 main blocks. It is telling 3 blocks I am having. What are the 3 blocks? Standards, dimensions, rewards. Okay, let's see that. Now structure of building block model, my dear students. Look at this, 3 blocks are there. First, let's just see how big it is looking. Then we'll make it simple, obviously. Yes, standards. Yes, achievable equity ownership. Dimensions. In that again I'm having determinants, results. Again rewards I'm having. Yes. Now look at this, students. What is it? Let's try to understand in a very simple way. Yes. First, yes, standards is nothing but the targets that I'm setting. When should I be setting my standards? When should I be setting my standard? Should I be setting my standard at the start of the period? Should I be setting my standard at the end of the period? Yes, suppose I've set a target telling, okay, yes, next year I want a profit of 1 crore rupees. When should I set that? Should I set at the start of the year or at the end of the year? Yes, when should I set that, students? I should be setting at the start of the year, yes or no? So standards I will set at the start of the year. Fine. Yes, that means results, when I will be getting my results, I will be getting by end of the year. Now pay attention, students. Yes, why will my employees be willing? Why will my employees be willing to work towards achieve the standards? Yes, because I have to give them some rewards. If I give them some rewards, they will get that motivation to achieve the standards. Is it clear? Suppose I am telling my employees next year we will achieve a profit of 10 crore. They are telling, we are not motivated. But I am telling, yes, if we achieve a profit of 10 crore, I am going to give you, yes, 20% hike in your salary. Now they are motivated. Yes or no? Now, why will my employees achieve that? Because I have to give them rewards. Now, when will I be giving my employees rewards? When will I be giving my employees rewards? I will give my employees rewards only if my result is achieved. Yes or no? So, if my result is achieved, get this. If my result is achieved, I will be giving reward to my employees. However, wait. I should communicate the reward to my employees. I should communicate that if you have achieved your results, I am going to give you a reward. When should I communicate my rewards? Should I be communicating at the start of the year or at the end of the year? Say for example, I have told, yes, pay attention. Yes, I am telling, yes, if for the next year we are achieving a profit of 10 crore rupees, yes, all my employees, yes, will be getting a free abroad trip. This communication, when should I do? Should I do at the start of the year or at the end of the year? At the end of the year, they did not achieve. I'm like, shit, you just lost an abroad trip. If you would have achieved, I would have given you an abroad trip. Is it going to give any motivation to them? Can they do anything? Already the result is out. Yes or no? So when should I communicate? I should be communicating at the start of the year. So my reward should be communicated at the start of the year. Look at this. Standard is my target. I should be setting at the start of the year. Yes, at that point only, to motivate my employees, I should be communicating my reward, announcing what rewards I'm going to give if the standard is achieved. Now, based on that, at the end of the year, I'll be getting my results. Yes, if my result is favorable, I'll be giving them the rewards. Now, result is what I get. Result is ultimately what I get. In order to get that, I should be doing something, right? Yes, that is my determinants. Yes, say for example, I am telling I am set a standard that I should be getting a profit of 10 crore rupees. Now, by end of the year, I have got a profit of 11 crore rupees. Okay, I have got my profit of 11 crore rupees. But how did I get that? Yes, I have focused on selling quality goods. I have focused more on marketing. I have focused on innovation. I have come up with new different products. That is what I have done in order to achieve my results. That I should be doing throughout the year. Once the standards are done, yes, throughout the year, I should keep doing that. Once I do that, if I do that, I will be getting the results that I want. Is it clear? Yes, this is what I should do. This is what I will get. Is it clear? And my determinants and results are together called as dimensions. Is it clear? Now look at this, students. Now it makes sense. Standards, they are the targets that we are setting at the start of the year. We should be setting. Again, I am having my dimensions. Yes, in that I am having the determinants. Yes, what all performance area, what all goals should be there. Again, what all results I should be getting. Again, rewards I should be giving to my employees. Yes, rewards I should communicate at the start of the year. Now got an overall idea. Yes, now based on this, yes, let us try to understand it with the help of a simple example, my dear students. Yes, quickly. Yes, suppose I am telling, yes, I stopped teaching and I started to follow my passion. What is my passion, my dear students? I wanted to open my own beauty parlor. Yes, with the name Beauty with Beast. How is the name, my dear students? Yes, all of you guys, if you guys come, yes, you'll have to pay me 100 rupees extra. Yes or no? Yes, now pay attention. Yes, I've started my own beauty parlor. Okay, now my target is, yes, for the next 1 year, I should be getting 2 crore turnover, 1 crore profit. Okay, yes, that was my standard and become the #1 beauty parlor. This is the target that I've set. Yes, now I'm telling the target that I'm setting, yes, should be, okay, based on that I've told individually, junior beautician what she should earn, senior beautician, for everybody I've given target. Next 1 year you should do this. Yes, now how my standard should be, how my target should be. Yes, my target should be AEO. My standard should be AEO. What is AEO, students? A means it should be achievable, E means it should be equity, O means it should be ownership. Firstly, my standard should be achievable. Suppose I am giving a standard which is not achievable at all. Will it motivate my employees? Suppose I am telling tomorrow morning I will study for 23 hours. Will you ever wake up from your bed, students? No. Your standard should be difficult, but it should be achievable. Second, it should be equity. That means it should be equally challenging. Suppose for senior beauticians, junior beauticians, for both of them it should be equally challenging. Yes, it should not be that for one it is difficult, for one it is easy. My standard should be equally challenging. And thirdly, my employees should take ownership to achieve the standards. Only then that can be achieved. If my employees are not taking ownership at all, yes, then that can never be achieved. Is it clear? So how should my standards be, students? My standards should be AEO. Write it in the comment section, everyone. My standards should be AEO. A means achievable, E means equity, O means ownership. Everyone, write it in the comment, students. So standards is over. Now I'm telling rewards. Yes. So I'm telling, yes, I have to make my employees work, right? So my employees are telling, no, we will not achieve your standard. What will you do? So I have to give them some rewards. Suppose I am telling, I am giving them reward. Yes, if you achieve all the standards, that is my profit as well as my turnover, as well as, yes, we become the number one company in the city. Yes, I'm going to give you a reward. So customers are asking what reward you are giving. So employees are asking what reward you are giving. I'm telling, yes, if we achieve, for everyone, I will give you 500 rupees and one dairy milk chocolate. 500 rupees in 1 year, yes, as a reward, and one dairy milk chocolate I will give to you. Whether they'll be motivated students? No. What I'm telling, when I'm giving you a reward, yes, my reward should be motivating. Suppose I'm telling, yes, if you achieve the target, 2 months salary as bonus will give. Now they're like, fine, we will work for that. Yes or no? So how should my reward be? Yes, my reward should be MCC. My reward should be MCC, students. What is MCC? It should be motivating. Firstly, it should motivate employees to do the work. It should be clear. It should be clearly communicated at the start of the year. And it should be based on controllable factors. You should not include any uncontrollable factors. Suppose in between the year, okay, something happened and COVID or something came up, or else some incident happened because of which we could not run our beauty parlor for 2 months. So you should be considering only 10 months, and based on that you should be telling, okay, whether you have achieved or not. Based on that you should be giving the reward. Is it clear? Reward should be MCC, motivation, clear, controllability. Everyone tell me, students. Standards should be AEO, that is achievable, equity, ownership. Rewards should be MCC, that is motivation, clear, controllability. Yes, now I'm telling my dimensions includes my determinants, what I should do, what I will get, results. Yes, my determinants, I'm having 4 determinants, students. Yes, first I will tell you, yes, what all I should do. Yes, I've set my target. Yes, to achieve that, what all I should do. Firstly, quality. Yes, whatever beauty parlor service I'm doing, yes, I should be giving quality service. So the proper haircut I should be doing, proper whatever, yes, service I'm giving, proper quality I should be doing. Along with that, innovation. I'm giving proper quality services, but latest, pedicure, manicure, too many things are there. Hair straightening, waxing, whatever it is, I don't know. Yes, if you are not having all those things, just haircut you are doing, properly you are doing haircut. Is it sufficient? No. You should keep coming up with innovation as well. Okay, 2 things. Quality you should do, innovation also you should do. Again, you should be having flexibility in operation. Suppose, yes, one bride has come just 1 day before her wedding, telling, okay, she wants to get a quick, makeover, whatever they call it. Yes, some makeup, whatever it is. Yes, bridal setup. Yes, you should be flexible so that you can do it even in the last minute. Even if some new things have to come. Say, for example, yes, during COVID, a new thing came. Yes, you are giving spa services or all your hair salon services at home. So you should be flexible. You should not be rigid, telling, no, we are going to do it here only. Flexibility, and ultimately, whatever resources are there, I should be utilizing it properly. Is it clear? My determinants, what all I should do. 4 things I should be doing, students, in order to achieve my standards. Yes, what all I should be doing? Firstly, quality I should focus. Innovation I should focus. I should be having flexibility in my operations, the way I am doing my things, as well as whatever resources are there, I should be utilizing properly. Now, 3 things are important for my customers' happiness. Yes or no? Quality I am giving. Yes, innovation I am giving. Flexibility I am giving. Important for customers. Resource utilization is important for my financial success. So ultimately, yes, all these I am doing. Whatever resources I am doing, from that maximum I should try to extract. Only then I will be getting my profit. Is it clear? Yes, now these are my determinants. Don't worry, I'll give you a way to remember. You guys will remember. And if we do that, ultimately what we'll get? Ultimately 2 things we'll be getting. Yes, financial performance. That is my profit. Competitive performance. How well am I standing against my competitors? Is it clear? With this, my building block model is over. Now look at this, students. Pay attention. Everyone, yes, building block model. Yes, so I have told, yes, building block model is based on 3 blocks: standards, dimensions, results. Dimensions, again 2 things: determinants as well as standards, dimensions as well as rewards. Okay, yes, dimensions, again 2 things: determinants as well as results. Standards, it is the target I am setting at the start of the year. Okay, the moment I have set the target, I should be communicating my reward also. Yes, then throughout the year, what I am doing, that is my determinant. If I do that, what I will get, that is my result. If I get my result, I will be paying my reward. Now, yes, how do we remember, students? Yes, my Guruji has given me a mantra. So how do we remember this? Yes, look at this. Yes, you have to repeat with me, students. You have to repeat with me. Yes, it is difficult, but we have made some attempt to make it simple slightly. Okay, yes, standards are AEO. Yes, I asked my Guruji, yes, building block model is very difficult to remember. What should we do? Guruji told, I'll tell you a mantra, my dear. You just listen to it. Yes, what is my Guruji telling? Standards are AEO. Yes, A is achievable, E is equity, O is ownership. Rewards are MCC, M is motivation, C is clear, C is controllability. Determinants are fikr. Yes, you'd have heard, a shairi in Hindi. Yes, recent days, it has become very famous. फिक्र करता है क्यों, फिक्र से होता है क्या. फिक्र करता है क्यों, फिक्र से होता है क्या, आज कर ले खुद पे यकीन और देख फिर होता है क्या. Yes or no? So, your determinants are fikr. Yes, if you have understood, fine. If you have not understood, leave it. Yes, F stands for flexibility, I stands for innovation, Q stands for quality, R stands for resource utilization. And my results is financial as well as competitive. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, repeat with me, students. Everyone, repeat with me in your mind. Yes, standards are AEO. Yes, rewards are MCC. Determinants are fikr. Yes, and results are financial and competitive. So standards are AEO, achievable, equity, ownership. Yes, rewards are MCC, motivation, clear, controllability. And next, my determinants are fikr, flexibility, innovation, quality, resource utilization, as well as my results are financial performance as well as competitive performance. Is it clear, everyone? Yes, now this is over. You guys can read it once by yourselves. Yes. Now, balance things. Let's try doing it as quickly as possible, students. Yes. Only miscellaneous areas are there. Yes. Next topic for us is linking of our critical success factor with our key performance indicator. Now, look at this. First, we will be having our vision, mission, objectives. Yes. To achieve my vision, mission, objective, I will come up with the critical success factor. Now, to see if my critical success factor is successful or not, yes, if my CSF is properly achieved or not, I will come up with my KPI. Now, look at this very simple example. Yes, CSF is what objective company wants to achieve, and KPI is how do I measure if my CSF is achieved or not. Just a very simple example, students. A very simple example I'm giving you, a very layman example. Say, for example, or else I'll go directly to this example instead of going to two examples. Okay, now I am telling, yes, I have to become the #1 car manufacturer. That is my ultimate objective. That is my vision. Yes, for that I have come up with few, yes, critical success factors. Yes, what all I should do in order to become #1 car manufacturer. I am telling, yes, customer satisfaction I should achieve. Yes, best after sales service I should be giving. Yes, cost and motivation. Yes or no? Yes, I should be producing car in the lowest possible cost, and defect free or zero return should be implemented. Is it clear? So 4 objectives I've told. If I achieve customer satisfactions, my customers are happy, best after sales service I'm giving. Again, I'll put it as innovation here. Okay. Yes, I think it's a mistake. Yes. I'll put it as innovation. Every time we are coming up with innovative products, again, defect free goods we have come up with. Yes, I will ultimately become my #1 car manufacturer. Now, yes, this is my objective. What I want to achieve, customer satisfaction. How do I see if I have achieved customer satisfaction or not? Yes, I can compare, yes, percentage defects, or else I can see how many percentage customers are giving me, yes, 9-star or 10-star rating. I can see percentage of complaints from my customer. I can see sales return percentage. Yes or no? If my, yes, too many percentage customers are giving me 9-star, what it means? That means my customers are satisfied. Yes, if customer complaints are very less, I mean that customers are satisfied. Sales return percentage is less, it means that my customers are satisfied. Is it clear? Ultimately, if my CSF is satisfied, my vision will be achieved. Now look at this very simple way, students. Yes, ultimately I have my vision mission, #1 car manufacturer. In order to achieve my vision, what should I do? What should I do? That is my CSF. What should I do? Yes, customer satisfaction I should achieve. Now, how do I see if I've achieved that or not? Yes, how do I measure if I've achieved my CSF or not? That is my KPI. Okay, look at this. Yes, critical success factor. It answers the question, what objective company should achieve? What objective should I achieve? Customer satisfaction. Okay. Yes, KPI, it answers. How do I measure if my CSF is achieved or not? How do I measure if my CSF is achieved or not? Okay, they are performance indicators. They should be smart, specific, measurable, realistic, achievable, and time bound. Okay, again I'm telling, each CSF can be having one or more than one KPI, and ultimately, how should I set? My KPI should be selected in such a way that if my KPI is achieved, my CSF is achieved. And if my CSF should be set in such a way that if my CSF is achieved, ultimately my vision is achieved. Now KPI, when I'm setting, KPI should be set in such a way that now if my percentage giving customer rating 9 or 10 star, it increases, it automatically means my customer satisfaction increases. And ultimately my customer satisfaction increases. In the long term, it means that I'm going to become the number one car manufacturer. Is it clear, everyone? Yes. Next concept, all these things we'll do it quickly. Okay, yes, you guys can read it once, obviously. Okay, next topic that we are having is benchmarking. Yes, what is benchmarking, telling students? Yes, I have given responsibility to a person. Yes, I have calculated the performance. Now I want to see how well he or she has done. So to benchmark that performance, or else one process, the way we are doing, I want to benchmark it with the best and see how better I can perform. Say for example, I am telling, I am studying as a student, I am studying for 6 hours in a day. I am feeling okay, it is good, nobody else around me is studying, but I have to benchmark it to the person who are doing CA. Yes, my all India ranker, how many hours he was studying, yes, how effectively he was studying. Based on it, I will benchmark and I will try to improve my performance. Yes, so it is a continuous performance improvement technique. Here we compare our activities against the best practices. Yes, it can be used for small improvement, that is Kaizen, or else significant improvement like BPI. Is it clear? This concept is over. Yes, previously too many things were there in benchmarking. However, ICAI has removed that. Now nothing is there in your study material. Okay. And finally, I'm having performance measurement in not-for-profit sector. Yes, I'm having not-for-profit sector, students. So how do we measure? How do we see? How do we see, if we have achieved, yes, the objectives in case of not-for-profit sector? Now, firstly, not-for-profit sector. Say, for example, charitable hospitals, yes, your government schools or old age homes, or else, your place for the disabled, all those things are your not-for-profit organization. Their objective is not to earn money, not to make money, but to achieve certain charitable or else social objectives. Okay, yes, then we'll tell why is performance measurement needed there? Why do I need? Their objective is not to earn profit, right? But I should see that, yes, in order to achieve my objective, say for example, we are having a old age home. Okay, yes, my objective is not to earn profit, but I am getting contribution, I am getting fund from different people. I should see the funds that I am getting, am I using it properly or not? Yes, I want a fund to achieve my objectives. I should see the funds that I am getting, am I using it properly or not? To see that I am using my performance measure. Again, what will happen? If I see that, if performance is measured, I will get an idea telling, whether funds are properly utilized or not. Point number one. Again, to the donor, to the amount who is donating, if he sees that, okay, funds are properly utilized, he will also be having that satisfaction, telling, okay, my money has gone properly. Okay, yes. Now, some challenges are given. You guys can read it once. Okay, it is difficult to quantify benefits. Benefits, it is difficult to quantify. Say, for example, you have given education to a child. How much is a rupee benefit? Difficult to quantify. Again, it will accrue over a long term. Child's education benefit. Yes, it will accrue over a long term, because for long term, you have to keep giving education. After a long term, you'll keep getting the benefit. Okay, measuring the utility of fund, whether the fund is utilized in a proper way or not, becomes a challenge. Again, if you're having multiple objectives, prioritizing your objective also becomes difficult. Read it once, you'll understand. Now, two performance measurement models are there. One is my value for money framework. One is my adapted balanced scorecard approach. Okay, what is my value for money approach telling? Yes, you would have listened to it already. Yes, or in your auditing, you would have heard government entities audit. 3 E's: economy, efficiency, effectiveness. Yes or no? We are telling, yes, whatever amount we are spending in a not-for-profit organization should be satisfying our 3 E's, which all, it should be achieving economy, we should be achieving efficiency, we should be achieving effectiveness. So what is it telling? What is economy? Yes, in one line, if I am telling economy, it is minimal cost. Yes, one line, if I am telling efficiency, it is maximum output with minimum input. In one line, if I am telling effectiveness, it is achievement of my desired objectives. Very simple example, I'll tell you, students. Wait a minute. Yes. Now, say for example, we are running, assume, a government school. So I have to get a teacher. Yes or no? The standard salary of a teacher is 50,000 rupees. For one teacher, the standard, normal industry standard for a teacher is 50,000 rupees. But I have got my teacher for 40,000 rupees. 50,000 teacher, I have got it for 40,000 rupees. That means what I have done, I have reduced my cost, yes or no? That means I have achieved economy. Is it clear? Economy simply means you try to reduce your cost, as simple as that. Now, yes, I have got my teacher for 40,000 rupees. Fine. Yes, ideally, this is the amount you are paying. For that, you will be getting the work as well, right? Yes, ideally, one teacher will be teaching for 40 students. Okay, but what we are doing for this teacher, yes, we are giving a class of 50 students. Some more students we are putting. Telling, okay, ma'am, you take care of 50 students. Again, along with that, yes, we are giving this ma'am, yes, some exam duties, some other co-curricular activities, other things also we are giving some responsibility. So what we are doing from one teacher only, otherwise one teacher will be handling only 40 students. Here she is handling 50 students also, exam duty also, co-curricular activity also. So you are getting maximum output from the available resource. Okay, from the available resource. Okay, one teacher you have hired, you have paid more or less, fine, but from that resource, how much maximum you can extract? Yes, it is concerned with your input output. From your given input, your output should be maximum. That is your efficiency. From your given input, maximum output you try to get. Okay, that is over. Now I will see, fine, all of that is fine. Yes, however, yes, ultimate objective, what is my ultimate objective of hiring a teacher? Yes, you should be teaching properly, quality education should be provided. How will I get that? When I see my pass percentage. If I am telling, see, previous teachers, yes, we had to pay 50,000, okay, 40 students she was teaching. Yes, however, 90% pass percentage was there. But this teacher, only 60% pass percentage is there. So whether our ultimate objective is met, my dear students, ultimately what was my objective? That my quality education should be imparted. Here, whether quality education is imparted, no, there is a compromise in my ultimate objective. Yes or no? Yes, we are telling ultimately you try to achieve economy, you try to achieve efficiency, but never ever sacrifice on your effectiveness. Yes, if you have sacrificed on your effectiveness, there is no point. There is no point of achieving your economy efficiency. You've got teacher at 5,000, but she doesn't know anything. What is the point, students? Ultimately, your effectiveness should be achieved. Economy and efficiency more or less is fine. You have paid more slightly, efficiency is slightly less, fine, but effectiveness should never be impacted. Okay? Yes, you should be getting the desired output. So we are telling, yes, in order to measure the performance, 3 E's we will see. Value for money. Yes, economy, we try to reduce the cost. Efficiency, for the given cost, whatever resources we are getting, try to extract maximum from that resources. And effectiveness, see that whether the ultimate objective is achieved or not. Is it clear? Again, we are having adapted balanced scorecard by Kaplan. Yes, same balanced scorecard, whatever we have told, same things again he is telling. Financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business perspective, learning and growth, innovation and learning perspective. Same thing he is telling. Okay, yes, with this, the chapter is over. Yes, one small miscellaneous areas is there. Performance report. Yes, once we have evaluated the performance, we should be giving them a report telling, okay, what all they've achieved, what all they've not achieved. This should be given to the person who has assigned responsibility. Suppose initially in my first example I have told, I have given Amanda the responsibility to take over Uganda's operations. Mr. Amanda from Uganda. So I should also know that what all he has done, what all he has missed. Again, he should also be informed, telling, okay, this all you have achieved, accomplished, good. This all you have not accomplished. Okay, performance report should be given. Is it clear, everyone? Again, you are having that first concept, responsibility accounting. Yes, quickly I'll do it. Yes, responsibility accounting means I am giving responsibility, yes, to a person. Based on that, I should be getting my output, telling whether he has achieved his responsibility or not. What is the ultimate thing? I am giving a responsibility. How do I get to know whether he has achieved his responsibility or not? When I get my performance report. Performance report is the end of my responsibility accounting. I have given responsibility, he will carry out the work. At the end, I will get my performance report. I will see, okay, whether he has achieved or not. Okay, now look at this. There could be different types of organizational structure. Either you are having your entrepreneurial structure, wherein you are having just one entrepreneur who is taking care of everything. That is used for startups, small companies, where one person is taking care of everything. There is no need of delegating. Yes, then you are having functional structure, wherein your organization, you are bifurcating into different functions. Say for example, organization you are bifurcating, telling, okay, production is there, marketing is there, administration is there, HR is there, purchase is there, research and development. For every head, you assign the responsibility to one person. It is used for small organization. However, if you are having a very big organization, say for example, assume, yes, ITC, so many different products. Yes, in that also so many different things are there. Yes, you will have to go to divisional organization structure, wherein you are bifurcating your organization into different divisions. Say for example, in case of ITC, you're telling you have your cigarette division. Yes, your classmate, that is your notebook division, your FMCG division. Say for example, you are having some other cosmetic division, etc., etc. For every division, one person you appoint. Yes, under him again, you'll be having functional manager. For cigarette, purchase manager is separate, marketing is separate, HR is separate, everyone is separate. Similarly for every division. For big organization we are giving, yes, here there is decentralization. Everyone can take their own decision. Yes or no? Yes, cigarette division CEO, he can take his own decision regarding the cigarette division. He need not consult the overall CEO. Overall CEO will just see what is happening and investment related decisions he will be taking. Is it clear? Again, a matrix organization structure is there. Here cross-functional teams are formed to reap the benefits of decentralization. It consists staff from different functions. Staff have to report twice, one to the functional head, one to the project lead. Now what is it? Just a simple example I am giving students. Look at this matrix structure. Say for example, okay, we are a multidisciplinary firm. Yes, different items, consultancy, yes, implementation, all we are doing. So we are having different teams. Say for example, we are having finance teams. We are having legal team. Yes, we are having, say for example, technology team. Okay. Yes, all these teams we are having. Say for example, finance team, there is one head. Say for example, tax, I'm telling a different team. Yes. Okay, legal, technology, tax. Now, one client has come. Okay, client is asking, I want to acquire. Suppose Tata Motors has come to you. Yes, Tata Motors is telling, yes, there is this company called as Byju's. I am planning to acquire Byju's. Give me a report telling is this acquisition worth it or not. So I have to carry out an evaluation. So now when I'm evaluating, I should see from a financial perspective, yes, is it worth it or not? From a legal perspective, from a technological perspective, from tax perspective, from every other perspective, I have to see yes or no. So yes, what I'm doing, I'll be assigning it to one lead, project lead. Yes, under him again from finance department, 1 or 2 persons will be there. From legal department, 1 or 2 persons will be there. Technology department, 1 or 2 persons. Tax department, 1 or 2 persons will be there. Yes, he will be seeing completely from finance perspective whether everything is correct or not. From legal perspective, any challenges. From technology perspective, is it outdated? Is it currently? Yes, proper. Yes, from tax perspective, again I am telling HR perspective. Yes, now this way we are creating a cross-functional team across different functions. Now what these people will have to do? This person, he has to report to the project lead also, telling okay, in this particular assignment, okay, finance related, all these issues are there. He should be reporting to his finance manager also. Is it clear? This is my matrix structure where I am creating a matrix. Okay, based on that, yes, a person has to report to his project lead also. He has to report to his concerned functional manager also. Is it clear, everyone? Now based on that, yes, once I've assigned the responsibility, yes, the responsibility center, different types of organization structure we have seen. Based on that, what all responsibility centers could be there? Either it could be a cost center, revenue center, profit center, or investment center. Cost center, I am telling your responsibility is to reduce the cost. Revenue center, yes, say for example, I am telling purchase manager, production manager, responsibility, reduce the cost. Revenue center, responsibility is to generate revenue, you generate revenue. Profit center, your responsibility is to earn profit. Investment center, your responsibility is not just for your profit, you should earn profit also, but also for investment relating decisions. Okay, all these are very simple things, students. So the miscellaneous areas, we've done it as quickly as possible. However, our main area, that is divisional performance measures, we've spent sufficient time, we've explained as detailed as possible. Okay, with this, the chapter is over, my dear students. Yes, so now our main concept, that is my performance measures, let's have a quick revision. Other things you guys can read it once by yourselves. Okay, main things, firstly my performance measures is important. Again, my performance measure in case of NPO, that is also sometimes important. Value for money, economy, efficiency, effectiveness, as well as adapted balance to scorecard. Customer perspective, financial perspective, internal business perspective, learning and innovation perspective. Okay, now divisional performance measures, quickly let us revise. It is 152. Yes, so we have told financial measures are there, non-financial measures are there. In financial, first, return on investment. It is my return divided by investment. That is my controllable profit divided by controllable net asset into 100. Yes, where what is my net asset? Total assets minus my total liabilities. Yes, head office expenses are not controllable, so should be ignored. Advantage is comparison is possible because it is percentage. However, limitation is it is not promoting goal congruence. So to eliminate that, we came up with the residual income, residual extra income. I'm telling it is the controllable profit minus the minimum profit that I want. Minimum profit is my proposed investment amount into my cost of capital. Okay. Advantage is it is promoting goal congruence. However, comparison becomes difficult. Okay. Then we went into economic value added. EVA calculation without adjustment, EVA calculation with adjustment. We have told three things in EVA. Firstly, I am calculating my value addition, that is my profit minus minimum profit. Second, I have told when I am taking my capital, I should be considering my equity as well as debt. Okay. Thirdly, I have told when I am taking my decision, it should be based on after tax profit. So EVA, it is my after tax profit for my equity as well as debt holders minus my after tax charge on my equity as well as debt holders. After tax profit is my NOPAT minus after tax charge is my opening capital employed into weighted average cost of capital. What is my NOPAT, students? Yes, it is my profit after tax plus interest 1 minus tax, or else you can also tell it is your PBIT, that is your profit before interest and tax. Yes, for your equity as well as debt holders 1 minus tax. Again, your weighted average cost of capital, it is your weight of equity into cost of equity plus weight of debt into cost of debt. Weight of equity, it is a percentage of your equity to total capital employed. Share capital plus reserves and surplus divided by opening capital employed. Yes, weight of debt, it is your long-term debt divided by total opening capital employed. Cost of debt, remember it is your after-tax cost of debt. Is it clear, everyone? Now, opening capital employed, it is your share capital plus reserves and surplus plus your long-term debt. Now, EVA with adjustments, yes, we have told 3-month class students, 3-month class, yes, we have to eliminate the accounting manipulations. So, what I have to do? Accounting adjustments, generally only cost will be given, only cost related adjustments will be there. Revenue recognition will be proper. So, cost items I would have previously reduced. Now, I have to eliminate, that means add back my accounting transactions. Economic transactions, I should consider, that means I should reduce my economic transactions. And taxes, I should be considering only my actual taxes paid. Now, which period transaction should I consider? For my NOPAT, I should be considering current year transaction. For my opening capital employed, I should be considering last year transaction. This was my EVA. Yes. Then we have come to non-financial performance measures. In that, firstly, we are having triple bottom line. It is telling business should be sustainable, not just profitable. So traditionally, we were measuring based on only one bottom line, but TBL is proposing 3 different bottom lines. What are the 3 different bottom lines? Planet, which is my environmental bottom line. Yes, people, which is my social bottom line. Profit, which is my economic bottom line. Then we are having balanced scorecard by Kaplan and Norton. They are telling measure your performance based on 4 different dimensions. It is your financial perspective, customer perspective, internal business perspective, learning and growth perspective. Is it clear? Financial perspective, how do we look to our shareholders? Customer perspective, how do we look to our customers? Internal business perspective, at what all we should excel, and learning and growth perspective, how do we continue to create and add value even in the future? Is it clear? Then we are having performance pyramid. It is focusing on internal efficiency as well as external effectiveness. Okay, yes, for internal efficiency, 2 measures, students. Internal efficiency, cycle time and waste should get reduced. For external effectiveness, my quality and delivery should improve. Yes, bare minimum, this much you should remember. If you can remember the complete table, yes, nothing like that. So I have told corporate vision to achieve that market success, financial success. Market success, it is based on customer satisfaction. Yes, it is if my quality and delivery is perfect. That means I can tell external effectiveness I have achieved. Financial success is if I am doing my work in the most productive way. That means my cycle time and my waste should get reduced. That means I have achieved my internal efficiency. Is it clear, everyone? Then I am having my performance prism. Yes, it is aiming to meet the requirement of all my stakeholders. So 5 interrelated facets are there. I am telling what is my stakeholder requirement. Yes, to satisfy that, I will come up with the strategy. Yes, to implement the strategy, I will come up with the process. Yes, to implement the process, I should build my capability. Yes, in order to build my capability, I should get my stakeholder contribution. And finally, I am having my building block model. Yes, by Fitzgerald and Moon, it is mainly for service sectors. So I am telling, yes, standards should be AEO, achievable equity ownership. Reward should be MCC, motivation, clear controllability. Dimensions, yes, dimensions in that you are having determinants as well as results. Determinants should be FICR, flexibility, innovation, quality, resource utilization, and your results should be financial as well as competitive. Is it clear, my dear students? So with this, we have finished the chapter. Yes. So yes, the balance one piece flow production. My cellular manufacturing video will be uploaded. Don't worry on that, students. Yes, and one main thing. Yes, we had originally scheduled a revision session for today evening. Yes or no? But I will not be in a position to take that session, students. Yes, because I have come here at my home. Uh, the issue is, yes, all my family, everybody is there, so they are telling, okay, let's go out. We have been here. My brother has come home for Diwali, so this is the only time he will, all of us will be there together. So at least half day you take off, we'll go out somewhere. Yes, every time you are just in class, so I don't have an option right now. Okay, so today evening session I will not be in a position to take. Okay, so till here was a beautiful journey. Yes, thank you so much for being till here. Yes, go back, revise all the concepts. Yes, solve all questions from your study material. Yes, and keep studying, keep smiling, keep rocking. If you have liked the classes, yes, do suggest to all your juniors. Yes, do like the classes. Yes, and do suggest to all your friends. Ultimately, you are, yes, our proud students are our identity. Nothing more, nothing less. Okay, thank you so much, friends. Have a great day.